All right, look, we back. Yo, y'all hear me? We back. Nider in the building. Canelo's the only fighter to never inherit the Mexican dates by beating the previous. Oh, that's a great one. Not, oh my God. The boy Nider already cooking. Bro, that's an amazing one. So I was going to talk about the Mexican dates, but I was going to bring a different aspect to it. The boy Nider, he just came with a heater. Y'all hear that? Canelo is the only person to inherit the Mexican dates by not putting in the work beating another person for it. Hold on. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Yeah. Hold on, we got to get the lights on. Turn the lights on. That's a heater from Nider. And there's no lie there. Canelo had his chance too. It's not like he didn't get an opportunity. He just couldn't beat Floyd. He couldn't beat Floyd. That's a big one from Nider. That's a big boy one. Listen. Canelo fight week feel dry. Who had inherited the Mexican dates? What do you mean? You had Julio Cesar Chavez. He was the king of the Mexican dates. Chavez Sr. Then Oscar De La Hoya beat him twice. Beat him for the Mexican dates. So Oscar De La Hoya became the golden boy. Leo Ocampo said, thanks for the live. Appreciate you. Oscar De La Hoya then became the man. And then fast forward to the future. Floyd Mayweather beat De La Hoya. Easy. That's who had the Mexican dates. So everybody, De La Hoya had to beat Chavez to become the man. Chavez was already the man, you know what I mean? He was already the man. So De La Hoya was a gold medalist. He had to become the man by beating Chavez. And then Floyd had to switch from Pretty Boy to Money Mayweather by beating De La Hoya. So when Canelo, he had that very opportunity to beat Floyd. He couldn't do it. That's how it went. That's how it went. Bro, listen to me. I'm about to hurt some feelings in this chat, and I don't care. If you're not here to talk boxing and be realistic, then this ain't the right stream for you. This ain't the right place for you, because that's what we do. We keep it real and we talk boxing. Notice how the Caneli Chupapi Muñeños, they come in and say all this other stuff but the truth. Like they'll say, oh, you're just hating. Bro, I don't want to hear that. I don't care what you say unless you're going to prove me wrong. It's that simple. If you can't prove me wrong, then you have nothing to offer the conversation. So don't just, like, if you disagree with something, be a man. Come on, fight like a man. Come on, fight like a man. Wipe yourself off, you bleeding. Be a man, be a woman. Use your words. Put your big boy pants on. Let me know what you disagree with. Don't just come in, oh, you're racist, you're a hater. Because you hearing something you don't want to hear. We don't care about that. Come on, fight like a man. Wipe yourself off, you bleeding. Wipe yourself off, you dead. Let the games begin. Come in, smash the like button. Stop playing with me. Canelo's versus Bivol feels dry as bro. This feels like literally as far as a high profile boxer is concerned, it literally feels like one of the worst fight weeks in terms of sheer energy and buzz. Now, I told you this moment was coming for Canelo Alvarez. The walls are closing in. Bro, y'all just got to admit, I run boxing. He said matchroom promotion sucks. Listen, y'all just got to admit it. For example, let's peep. Let's be real. Bro, let's be real. Hand over heart, swear to God. Let's play swear to God. Swear to God that Showtime Boxing, Canelo's very last fight, fighting Caleb Plant, tell me it felt this abysmal a day before the fight. Like a day before the fight, so the weigh-in was already done, and it didn't even feel like there was a major fight on or a major card on. Tell me that's how you felt. Hand over heart, swear to God that when the day before Canelo versus Plant Undisputed was taking place, it felt like this. Don't just come in and say, oh, you hating. That don't work over here. That ain't never worked over here. Tell me the Caleb Plant fight build up. The fight, bro, Caleb Plant got his face mushed. He had a cut with the glasses. He responded back with a slap, all that type of stuff. Everybody was fully locked into that fight. Caleb Plant, he earned the $10 million, $12 million, whatever he earned it. He didn't win the fight, but he earned it because he was a good dance partner that made you want to see. He's like, oh, don't say nothing about my mom, blah, blah, blah. He helped Canelo in a way that Bivol has not. People were hyped for that. That like Canelo was like, remember, I don't know if you guys remember these moments, but my memory doesn't fail me. My memory, shout out to the man upstairs. He gave me the gift of persistence and an impeccable memory. But if you guys remember Canelo versus Caleb Plant, right? At the weigh-in, Caleb Plant, he started trying to say stuff like bilingually. He tried to say it in Spanish. And he was like, at the first where he got it cut, at that first one, he's like, yeah, a lot of people doubt me. I'm here to live an incredible life, extraordinary life. This ain't ordinary. He was amping up the fight. He had people mad at the weigh-in and stuff. This feel trash. That simple. Let old media tell it. Listen. Tell me I'm wrong. Eddie Hearn, old media, right? Old media, they're telling you that Canelo versus Bivol, this is his toughest test. Just listen to what old media is saying. Listen to the conversation. They are telling you Canelo versus Bivol is like as if it's fight of the year material. I've literally seen a ton of comments and it's suggesting this is Canelo's toughest fight. It's suggesting that like comments like, oh, Errol Spence, he's way too small. He's no match for Canelo. Jamal Charlo, he wouldn't fight Bivol. Jamal Charlo, he's no match for Canelo. David Benavidez, he's no match for Canelo. But Bivol, that guy, he's the biggest match, right? Then my question is this. If what I am saying is not true, and what they are saying, Eddie Hearn, old media, that Bivol is Thanos and Canelo's the Avengers, then why does it feel so abysmal? Surely, when there's a big fight and a guy who's supposed to be the face of boxing, the night before, everybody would be very hype. Why does this fight feel so muted? Why does it feel like that? Like, and it's not just my opinion. I posted and I asked you guys, the fans, and you guys were saying the same thing. So if the threat level is what they're saying it is, and this is the guy that the fans wanted to see Canelo fight next, then why does it feel much lesser than all these other fights? Because you know they a damn lie. You know that, bro, even if you think Errol has no chance, then that's even more the reason. That's even more the reason to fight him. What's your problem? Yeah, what's your problem? Shout out to Niter. Yeah, what's your problem? We ain't got no problem. What's your problem? Bro, I do not care about anybody who is trying to suggest what I'm saying is not true unless you prove me wrong. That's literally the only thing you could do. You had one chance. You had one job. If you could tell me the error of my ways and what I am saying and prove how it's not true, then you win. Back to it. Hey, get the likes up. The haters, they mad. I know the haters is mad. Canelo versus Bivol. If what old media is saying is true, and this is the biggest test, this is the fight that the public wants, then why does it feel like this? Now, it was smart for them to do an outdoor weigh-in. It was smart for them. But that's not impressive to me. And I'll explain why. If you've ever been to Las Vegas, the T-Mobile is on the Strip. I've covered many fights at the T-Mobile. I covered Canelo first fight, the first boxing fight at T-Mobile. Your man covered it. It was Canelo versus Amir Khan. That was the first. UFC had a fight there previously, like Conor McGregor or somebody. But the first boxing fight at the T-Mobile, when it first opened up, your boy Ego was right there. And it was Canelo versus Amir Khan. That was, look it up. I don't have to look it up because I was there. Canelo versus Amir Khan was the first fight at the T-Mobile from boxing, not UFC, boxing. I was there. And for starters, that Amir Khan fight somehow was more lit than Bivol, which shows you serious problems. Possibly because it was an HBO and it got promoted better. I don't know. But I have the footage on my memory card, on my hard drive, and I looked at the crowd today with the Bivol, and I looked at the Amir Khan crowd, and the Amir Khan, just go look at the old tape. Amir Khan, it was like crazy. It was like a sea of people. It was crazy. It was more than it was there today. But beyond that, I'm not impressed with that. Here's why. If you know the Vegas Strip, that's on the Vegas Strip. There's people there for unrelated reasons. I could be on the Vegas Strip, and if I'm a flamethrower, I'm juggling and doing magic tricks, people would probably stop to gather around. If it gathered a few people to start the crowd, then other tourists are gonna walk by and see, hey, what's this big crowd about? And then they see some dude breakdancing or juggling, and then there's gonna be a lot of people because they're tourists. So that's not impressive at all. Canelo, it looked like a good amount of people, to be fair, but that's not impressive because the Strip brought them people out. How many people you know travel from other states to go to Vegas for this fight? Not media. I'm talking about fans. Not media. Not like, okay, there's some fans, like media people from the UK that came out to Vegas. How many fans flew from London? Oh yeah, mate, you're slagging a mate to come see this fight. How many people flew from Russia during the Russia versus Ukraine conflict and invasion to come see this fight? You capping. Bro, If this was a fraternity, you capper. You cap it. Y'all cap it. You know that's not. So I'm not impressed with going to a touristy place on the strip and then you have a gathering. Like, yeah, it was like, okay, this is like, bro, I live in the Bay. You could be in the Bay. You can be in New York, any big city, right? LA, Bay, New York, whatever. Sometimes they block off certain sections. They filming a movie. And you like, oh, Samuel Jackson's in the movie? You gonna stop. You gonna want to see Samuel L. Jackson. You gonna want to see Will Smith. Now that's how you're supposed to drive. You're gonna want to see it. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna stop and gather. The real trick is getting those same people, the walk-up crowd, to actually buy the pay-per-view. To actually buy expensive tickets to your show. That's the real trick. So don't tell me. They're slashing prices as we speak. So what is that telling you? I don't care about a walk-up crowd in Vegas on the strip. Bro, sometimes you see girls with cake on the strip and then they have a little following and people, they trying to see the cheeks. They try to see cheeks, bro. It's Vegas. Like that's how it goes, bro. So I'm not impressed with that. And again, if all those people in the crowd are going to go see the fight, then why are they slashing ticket prices? Shout out to my boy Daquandre. Okay. Why are they slashing ticket prices? Why? Bro, I am going to destroy you until there's nothing left. That's my promise. This year, I'm going to destroy. I'm going to dig old media up because you know they've been buried. I'm going to dig them up and destroy them again because y'all keep playing with me. I told y'all don't play with me. I'm not that guy. Bro, they're changing the prices as we speak. And then like there's like glitches and all types of stuff. Like if you look at the tickets, they had tickets and they switched the prices so many times. It says zero. It said tickets in this section were $0. What are we talking about? $0 for a ticket? Bro, they don't even know what they doing. Like, what are you doing? Bro. They got rooms that they're giving out for free. Okay. Bro. I'm gonna destroy y'all. Listen, y'all didn't want this. This ain't what you want. Bro, if you are like a MetLife, you know, one of the casino members, they have like little memberships and stuff you can sign up for. They are comping rooms. You see that? Bro, they're comping rooms on Friday and Saturday. Bro, get out of here. I've covered many fights in Vegas. Many fights. Usually, if it's something booming, metro booming, they're not going to comp fights or rooms during a busy fight week. Why would they give? Do you know what do you know what a comp is? Let's start there. Cause I told you I'm gonna destroy y'all. I'm gonna make it look pretty. I'm gonna destroy y'all. D Fresh, man, shout out to my boy D Fresh. Hold on, my boy D Fresh. Let him get a little piece of this. Canelo got to stop fighting Euro fighters. Nobody seems to care. I tried to tell y'all. The other issue is this. The other issue is this. You're fighting, like I said, a Russian fighter in the middle of a political Russian invasion. So MGM Properties, they own like majority of the, like, I don't know every single one, but like Treasure Island, MGM Grand, MGM Park, T-Mobile Arena, they own all that. So they own most of the properties you see on the strip, hotels and all that. MGM owns. I found that out. Like you go to different, like, I don't know every single one. I'm sure you guys can look, but they own most of them. So based on the fact that he's fighting a Russian fighter in the middle of a Russia versus Ukraine conflict, while everybody else is bailing out, like Starbucks and McDonald's, and saying, hey, during this time, we're not really supporting that. We're not, we shutting down our manufacturing plants or distribution deals, whatever. Eddie Hearn, he want to push the envelope. So I'm sure that hurt too. The MGM probably doesn't want to, even though Bivol's not Putin, at the same time, it's still your country. And every other thing, like in the sport of boxing, they've actually, they've suspended Russian fighters from being recognized and stuff like that. Block Bobby. I'm not even going to read what you said. So there's that. I'm not even reading it. You just going to get blocked. Told you. King 23 Chosen. What's up? Bro, I don't think y'all heard me. Y'all don't understand me. They in Vegas are comping rooms. Bro, that says May 6th, 7th comp. Bro, why would you? I know I'm greater than these dudes in boxing, but y'all got to work with me. Why would a casino whose sole purpose is to make money, why would they be comping anybody really rooms unless it's like Floyd Mayweather or something like that? Why would they be giving free rooms out on the 6th, the weigh-in day, and the 7th of a major fight? Bro, usually the polar opposite. I've covered so many fights in Vegas. Usually it's the polar opposite. You might be able to get a room comp for like Monday, Tuesday, or the week after the fight because they want people to stay in the casino an extra day, things like that. Or people don't get to the fight week from out of town till Wednesday, Thursday. But guess what? By Friday and Saturday in Vegas, they want that money. So what they do is they're not going to give you no price break. Unless you have, like, you know what I'm saying, you spend a lot of crazy money. Floyd Mayweather, you got all these sports bets or something like that, and you spend millions with they're not trying to give out free money. It's usually the polar opposite. What they do on Fridays and Saturdays, and maybe even Sundays, or Sundays, sometimes they lower the price, but definitely Friday, Saturday of a big fight, like a Floyd fight, they hike the price up. So if you didn't book your room early and you try to book it last minute, it's either A, sold out, or B, if you can even get a room, they raise the price. That's how it works. Listen, I covered anybody who's real and knows. I went to a trip because this is back when I was on the channel, and I've always been eating. I'm always making money. I've been doing that, but I wasn't as meticulous with my business. I wasn't as organized. I was just, doing stuff by the seat of my pants. So I'm from Cali. I went out to Vegas, right? I was covering it. I had already got the credential. I forgot what fight it was, but I'm pretty sure it was a Terrence Crawford fight. The thing about it was that particular week in Vegas, while Terrence Crawford was fighting, they had this big national basketball hoop tournament, and they also had some kind of gymnastic tournament all at the same time in Vegas. That's how Vegas works. I almost had to sleep on the streets because I could not get a room. Everything in Vegas was completely, because it was they had like J-Lo had a show that was going on, right? J-Lo had a show that was going on. They had this gymnastics tournament, some national tournament or whatever. And then they had this basketball tournament. And it was like people from all over the world and stuff was going to these other things. And then plus some people were there for the boxing. I almost could not get a room. I looked at the only rooms that were available were like, it was like $1,000 a night or something crazy. It was like ridiculous. It was like ridiculous. But then I lucked out and I got a room at Circus and I had to stay there last minute because someone like canceled or something. But I almost didn't have a room. That when Vegas is, listen, I'm trying to tell y'all how it goes. I looked all off the strip in Henderson, bro. It was bad. Like everything was booked. Everything was booked. Vegas can get like that sometimes. You see what I'm saying? Where if you go at the wrong time, they got the little Cirque du Soleil and they got Michael Jackson experience, and then they got a fight, and then they got Dave Chappelle's gonna be there. It's crazy. You can't get nothing. They are comping rooms. The day of the Bivol fight. Stop it. Stop it. So, bro, look, bro, listen, I'm gonna slap y'all. I'm gonna slap y'all with the facts. I'm gonna slap y'all. Bro, stop playing with me. It said, bro, Ricky, Ricky, hold on. Hold on, Ricky. What does that say? The room costs $110 for a non-member on a Friday. 110. Bro, I am in the Bay right now. I cannot get a hotel room for $110. I cannot, bro, I promise you. The only way I could get a hotel is like Motel 8 or something like that. Bro, the Bay Area is too expensive. I promise you I can't get a hotel. I can't get a hotel for $110. And then if you did get it, it's like where they film one of them scary movies or something. It's not where you want to be. It's like a motel or something. My boy Jesse Carr said, you ain't lying. When it's a big fight, you got to make sure you have a room and tickets before the fight. I barely got a room for Andre Ward versus Kovalev, and I went to that fight too, and it was lit. Let's go. See, that's what I'm saying. Bro, look at what I'm saying to y'all. Shout out to my boy from Stockton. May 7th. This is on their own website. Bro, Canelo's fighting Bivol. They got a room the night on the fight for $55. $40, man. Bro, Eddie Hearn, you failed. You have failed. DAZN, you failed. Canelo, you failed. Bivol, all y'all failed. Bro, how do they have rooms available where the fight's gonna be taking place, like right there on the strip? And you don't have to be a member or anything, and you can get the room for $55. Bro, I'm telling you how Vegas works. You can take my word for it or not. If the fight, bro, okay. Who believes that Floyd Mayweather, I was at that fight too. Who believes Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor, the MGM Properties is going to give you a room for $55 on the Saturday of the fight? That fight was in August, I want to say. Bro, they are not I was there. I'm everywhere. You ain't never there. Bro, I was at the Mayweather McGregor fight. Block Joshua Gibson, you a bum. Bro, get these bums out of here. I don't care. I don't explain to you. If you don't get it, you don't get it. You a bum. Bro, you are not getting no damn Bro, you're not gonna Mayweather Maidana. You're not getting a room on Saturday, the day before the fight, for $55. I promise you. You're not getting to any Floyd fight and getting an MGM Property room for $55 unless you have some kind of club membership or some kind of, they owe you a room or something crazy. I'm talking about just anybody open the app and get the room for $55. No membership, nothing. It's not happening. I've covered too many fights in Vegas to know that. Bro, you know how I know? Because when I was covering fights and I was going to Vegas, sometimes I would book I would do my itinerary late. So I would book my flights last minute. I have documentation, like I have the receipts. I had the receipts notarized of all the rooms that I've had to get for my business. You see what I'm saying? So I know how the game goes. So anyway, that's just to give you guys a little bit of insight. They're like, oh, Canelo. They keep saying Canelo broke all these records and all that stuff. Stop, bro. He made, listen to me, people. Triple G fight had less people than the Saunders fight, but the Triple G fight made 3x the money, 4x the money. We're talking business. We're talking numbers. Eddie Hearn is doing a sleight of hand trick. DAZN is doing a sleight of hand trick. And if you're not quick or witty enough or don't listen to my channel, then you may not catch it. Oh my, D Fresh is murdering y'all. Hold on, let my boy get some. D Fresh is out here. It's disgusting. He said, I went to Wilder versus Fury part 3. Vegas was insane that weekend. I seen so many celebrities walking around and athletes. Block Brianna. Bro, start a OnlyFans. Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't care about all these trolls coming. See? That's another great example. Wilder fight, especially the Fury fights. Man, you ain't getting that. You ain't getting no room for 55 the night before the fight. Hey, Mrs. Braid is savage, bro. Bro, look at my boy Isam Jones. Stop playing with us. Ego's army is the illest, the realest. He says, and I'll read it. Isam Jones says, I live in Vegas and I work at the Marriott. It's been dead. The arrow fight was in Texas and it was up in Vegas. Bro, stop playing with us. We really do this. Bro, look at Texas. Like, when there's a big fight, how many people came up in Texas the week of Errol Spence Ugas? If you did Uber, if you were a Lyft driver, if you're a DoorDash driver, if you're a bartender, if you own a gas station, if you own a transportation company, a limousine company, if you have a clothing shop near Dallas or Arlington, if you own the Walmart, bro, you are making money. That's how it goes. That's why do you think like big Hollywood production like the Avengers or Black Panther, they did the Black Panther at Tyler Perry's studio in Atlanta. That's a big look because it brings money to the city of Atlanta. If they film a movie in Canada or New York or LA or San Francisco, it usually has a trickle down effect on the economy because Michael B. Jordan's in Atlanta and they filming a Black Panther and he's Killmonger. He needs him a coffee. He got to eat. He might need some clothing. You know what I mean? He might need a gym to work at, et cetera, et cetera. Canelo is supposed to be the face of boxing. Let's hold him to that standard. Where's the action at? Why does it feel like this? You're trapped on an app, dog. The undercard sucks. You had a fight that just fell apart. A fight that just fell apart with the heavyweights, Filip Ergovic. Manny, my guy, what's up? Let's hold him to a standard. Let's hold him to the standard. Listen, the Canelo Chupapi Muñeños, the man fans, they want Canelo to be the man, but they don't want him criticized. They don't want no one to look into his numbers. They don't want no one to look into his business. I'm sorry, that is not how it works. They say heavy is the head that holds the crown. You want him to be the king, King Nello and God Nello and all this stuff y'all talking about, then he got to wear that crown. You supposed to be uplifting, and Shakur Stevenson, Oscar Valdez, your gym mate, that fight week felt more alive to me. And I've been doing this for a decade plus. I don't have to tell you about Errol Spence's last fight, Ugas. I don't have to tell you about Gervonta Davis at the end of the month. I promise you this. Bro, I got videos that have generated 1 million views on a single video. I will delete a video which erases the history and I won't get paid off it anymore. If Tank Davis's fight week feels as dry as this, I'll delete a video that got 1 million views on it, which would negatively hurt my channel. Listen, old media is done. They over. They telling you what they want to tell you, and it don't add up. They saying, oh, why is Gervonta fighting Rolly? Nobody wants to see that. Why should Canelo fight Errol? Nobody wants that. He's too small. Why should Canelo give his time to Charlo? Nobody cares. Why should Canelo give his time to Benavidez? Nobody wants that. Bivol's the real fight. But why is it not adding up? Why are the numbers not? See, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Like, all these dudes that is coming in the chat right now and getting clapped up, my shooters, they doing a hell of a job. They saying, oh, ego ain't this. Oh, ego ain't that. Oh, ego, your channel sucks. But they keep coming back. It's not adding up, folks. It's not adding up, folks. Like, people, listen, how have I been doing this at the elite of levels for so long if what they're saying is true? It's not adding up, folks. They're like, oh, ego, oh, you're biased, you're racist. I would have been off YouTube years ago. Years ago. If any of that stuff was true, I would have been off this. Bro, we live in a, listen, I'm the best that's ever done it. You got to get that through your head. Get that through your head. Old media's dead. Stop playing. Listen, we live in an era of PC society with cancel culture. If what they said about me was true, I would have been off. How would I even continue to make money? When I see real racists in the real world, cancel culture, get them like that. Why am I still here making more and more and terrorizing them? How does that even work? Because somebody's lying to you and it ain't me. Hold on, let Ricky Williams get some. We preaching. Let my boy Ricky. He said, I forgot Nello was even fighting this weekend and I'm a diehard boxing head. Boop, boop. Desmond, I try to tell y'all. See, people thought they won because I told you it's not a good look for Canelo to be fighting Russian based on what's happening in the world. And then they said, oh, the fight's being allowed to go on. And I told you it wasn't going to be a good look. Has the MGM lit up the whole strip and said, hey, Bivol, Canelo's fighting Bivol. Why does it feel this dead? Bro, this damn near feel more dead than Yildirim fight. Something's up. Either people are tired with Canelo's moves or they didn't promote it good. Something's up. Somebody got to be lying and it ain't me. Shout out to Derek Bailey. He got the Malcolm X. Stop playing. Somebody got to be. He ain't Russian though. Man, block him. Block him. Bro, we getting all the foolishness out. You getting blocked. Yeah, block him. George Richardson, when they hate, donate. My boy George Richardson, he sent $5. Listen, God bless y'all. He gonna send $5 in the Cash App so I can continue to hit y'all over the head with the facts. He said, man, I live in North Carolina and I can't find a hotel for under 75. Man, he all the way in NC and can't find a hotel for these Canelo prices. Block Pablo. Yeah. We gonna get you out of here. Don't worry. We got you. Listen, when they hate, donate. That's all y'all gotta do. We been took over the game. D Hero. Ego be grinding like bad breaks. That shout out to Duran. Shout out to D Hero. He said I'm grinding like bad breaks. And we ain't stopping. We ain't stopping. Tao. Mock him. Shout out to Duran. Let's go. Bro. Business Brain said it. Like I always say, like we say, look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. You're not finna come to my stream and just outright call me a hater and not say nothing about what I'm actually saying. Look, what's his name? Jerry Mojica, whatever. You getting blocked too. We gonna make it, you going night. You going night. We gotta get you out of here. You came in disrespecting the guy? Okay. We got to get him out of here. Remove him from the chat. Look at the names, faces, and Hey, D-Mo, why you? He gonna throw me off. He said they panic and ego. I don't care. Prove me wrong. Panic on that. Panic these nuts. prove me wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You're going to have to work for it. You're going to have to work for that. Bro, Canelo's fight, it feel dry. Canada dry. This is ginger ale. It feel dry, bro. Look, he said you a hater. But you calling me names. Okay. Yeah, we got to remove you. Oh, yeah, we got to remove you. Taylor. We got to remove you. Yeah, let Niter and Canelo get some. You blocked. Hey, everybody put block him. He got double tapped. Listen, the shooters had to hit him with a double tap. They was like, bam. How you like me now? Gang, stop, bro, stop playing. Y'all line them up. They like bowling pins. They all gonna fall. Bro, listen, notice ain't one person. It's all personal attacks on me and you suck and hey, you're a hater. Bro, that doesn't work. You can tug and jerk Canelo all you want. It doesn't work what you're saying. Prove the error in my thinking and then we got action. You can't? Bro, look, my boy Joshua Riley, shout out to Joshua. Bro, shout out to Josh Riley. He said it feels dry as heck. People are sick of the beer. I try to tell you, the walls, bro, you cannot tell. Listen, the Canelo man fans are saying that Errol's too small. Then fight the too small guy. It would have been a bigger look. Errol, first of all, Errol's not Russian. He's not Russian. His name, he ain't Ivan Spence Jr. He's not Russian. So you wouldn't have to worry about the Russia-Ukraine conflict and promoting that fight in said time because Errol Spence, that wouldn't even be applicable to him, right? 2, Errol Spence is undefeated. 3, Errol Spence is a black fighter. Anytime, if you listen, this is not my opinion. Bro, I am going to body everything you love. I am going to body it single-handedly, dolo. Watch this. Historically speaking, in the world of boxing, see, you got old media, they trying to rewrite the rules. That they trying to reinvent the wheel. Historically in boxing, bro, his name ain't Ivan Spence. I must break you, Spence Jr. Bro, what are you talking about? What they talking about? Listen, historically, name a top 5 fight. This is, people are gonna say, oh, you're being racist. Name a top 5 boxing fight, top 5 grossing boxing fight that had a Russian fighter in America. What'd you say? What? Bro, name a top 5 grossing fight that had a Russian fighter in the main event. What y'all say? Don't say Rocky 4. Don't say that. Don't do that. See, I knew where y'all was going. I'm talking about a real fight that really happened in real life. And you can't say Rocky 4 because there was no live gate. So that's not a top 5 grossing fight. Name a top fight. I'm telling you, people trying to reinvent the wheel. Name a top 5 fight that had a Russian fighter as the main event. You not making sense from Crawford versus Spencer. You don't even know his name, so block him. Spencer, his name ain't even Spencer. Oh my God, I said in boxing. He talking about Khabib Nurmagomedov. Stop it. Bro, look at how desperate I got these dudes. I got them so desperate, they talking about UFC fights. I told you, they can't outthink me. There's nobody in boxing. They ain't built the man. And if they did, then somebody killed the man. Bro, he said Khabib Nurmagomedov. Listen, they ain't found him. They ain't built the man. And if they did, if he was born, they killed the man. There's no one out. There's no one out. Listen, we got $10 while y'all up here hating. We got a $10 in the Cash App. Okay. My boy George Richardson again. He said, man, hard work equals a chicken bag. Salute, G. Shout out to George Richardson Jr. representing NC. Bro, Once again, I'm gonna give y'all 30 seconds because y'all wasting my time. Somebody said Hasbullah. Stop. I'm gonna give y'all 30 seconds because y'all wasting my time. I'm gonna give y'all 30. In boxing, name a top 5 grossing fights out of all fights historically that had a Russian fighter in it. Name a top 5 grossing boxing fight in boxing history that had a Russian fighter in the main event. So it had like a legendary live gate, whatever. Nobody? Cat got your tongue? What? What's good? I told you. Business Break said, we'll wait. Name one. A real, don't say Rocky IV, Nurmagomedov or something stupid. In boxing, a top 5 fight that was grossing. Klitschko is not even block Julio. I'm tired of seeing your name with the stupid comments. Get him, block Julio, he Mudio. Klitschko is not even Russian. So there's that. He's Ukrainian. You don't know, you just keep wasting you a waste of energy in my chat. He gotta go. I'm still undefeated. And still, I'm TBE. I'm TBEgo. And still, you can't name one. That's why they saying stupid and Klitschko. Bro, he's not even Russian. His country, if he was Russian, why would he be telling the Russians? Some of y'all are dumb, bro. That's just what it is. If Klitschko's were Russian, why would he be making videos telling Russia to increase the peace and cease fire if he was Russian? That doesn't even make sense. Why would he say, hey, get the F out of my country. There's nothing here for you. We the Klitschkos, go back home if he was Russian too. Y'all don't even know what bro, I'm literally the greatest that's ever lived in boxing talk. Bro, all the videos that Klitschko did, both of them, shout out to them, Vitaly and Vladimir, saying, hey man, we gotta increase the peace. Hey, unblock Kane the bad guy. Why did he get blocked? That he's a regular. Thank you, Ricky. Why would Klitschko's be saying that? Block Patrick. Bro, I don't answer to you. You a bum too. Get these bums out of here, bro. I don't care about none of these bums. Don't worry about me. Answer the question. You can't answer the questions, then you out of here, bro. We don't know you, cuz. Get the other bum out of here, Patrick. Let me leave him alone because he got like 3 first names, bro. He sound like an assassin. Let me stop. Bro, you know them serial killers be having multiple names and stuff. John Wilkes Booth and nah, let me stop, bro. He got too many names. You know, bro, I don't trust them people with all them names and stuff, bro. They got double names and all that. Someone say he inbred. Somebody said he inbred. Bro, John Wayne Gacy, bro, they be serial killers with all that. Charles Lee Ray, nah, yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Lee Harvey Oswald, nah, I don't trust all them names, cuz. Nah, y'all got too many names, cuz. Bro, see, Lee Harvey Oswald, Charles Lee Ray, John Wayne Gacy, bro, nah, Ed Gein, man, come on, bro. I told you, my mental is at a higher plateau than y'all. It's okay. So anyway, let me keep cooking Canelo. His fight week feel dry as heck, and nobody's really talking about it like that. This what happens when you try to fight who you want to fight, bro. And then listen, bro, the New York Times came out with an article. This dude Canelo, bro, he took $15 million guaranteed to fight Bivol. Bro, Canelo done lost it. Canelo done lost it. Listen, y'all not understanding. Bro, shout out to my boy Joshua Riley. He says, man, I'm in Vegas and nobody's talking about it at all. Try to tell you. I've been hearing crickets on YouTube. Donna Williams. Big ego to God. Hope you been good. This is the big homie Cobra. Man, what's good with Cobra? Shout out to Cobra G. Let's get it. Listen, let's keep working. This is fun. Bro, everybody counting out Bivol. I don't know. He beat Pascal and Barrera. Oh my gosh. Bro, everyone thought Bivol was supposed to knock out Pascal and he didn't. And Pascal got destroyed by Kovalev twice. Nando said the fight is drier than Mummy Badusi. Man, come on, bro. Bro, this man said this fight week been drier than mummy work. That mummy work. That mummy womb. Man, I'm done, bro. This man tripping. Bro, on God. Bro, he said, on God, my boy said, wait, Canelo fighting this week? I try to tell y'all. See, you're not finna just come in here and say I hate, like I'm hating, and then you don't have nothing to offer the conversation. Shout out to Demon SS. PBC made Canelo's fight fire. DAZN just sucks. Bro, the promotion was horrendous. Like, bro, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all, man. It's like, bro, look. Bro, man, bro, what was that? Bro, I can't do it. I can't do it. Bro, what was that? They had a staring contest? Is that what we doing in boxing? Bro, can you imagine if Showtime did some goofy, they say, hey, get the Tank Rolly pay-per-view, and it's just Tank walking up and Rolly's. Bro, get the out of my sport. Get up. Oh my gosh, bro. Bro, they had an old school staring contest. They had a staring contest. They walked up all tough and man, then they not even in the same gym. That's retarded. What does Ellie say? Reporting. That's retarded, bro. What did Ellie say back? What did Ellie say back? Say reporting. My new one is retarded, bro. That don't make no sense. That was horrible. That was literally top 3 worst boxing promos I've ever seen for a high profile fight. And then, okay, so they're not in the same gym. That's apparent. You didn't film it on the same day. You didn't film it at the same, like Bivol trains in LA. He in LA by the Nip mural, cuh. Last time I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. Bro, he's in LA by the Nip mural, right? Canelo live in San Diego. He live in San, y'all couldn't just meet halfway? Hey, Nando, he gotta be stopped, bro. Bro. Retarded, bro. That Nando must be stopped. Hold on, I can't. Nando must be stopped. He said that was filmed on a VHS camera, bro. They had a JVC camcorder. That was on an iPhone 3G, bro. That was horrible. He filmed that on a Nokia. And then hold on. I hope Jesse Carl's still in here. My boy from Stockton. We some North Cowboys. He asked me a question. Hold on. I'm gonna pull it up. I posted it. And he gonna say, it's so funny, bro. Listen, I'm gonna read it. Shut up, I'm gonna read it. No, shut up, I'm gonna read it. Shout out to my boy Jesse Carl. He said, man, that was ass. LOL. Poop emoji. Why is Bivol profusely sweating and Canelo look dry? Bro, shout out to Jesse, bro. He said that was ass. LOL. Poop emoji. Why is Dimitri Bivol profusely sweating and Canelo look dry AF? LOL. They just had a Zoolander face off. Oh, I almost fell out my chair. Bro, why is he so sweaty? Like he constipated. And then Canelo got herpes on his lip, cold sores, and he looked dry. Like, bro, it was bad, bro. Bro. Bro, look at boy. Look, Canelo dry, bro. Look. Or why he's sweating like that? And Canelo got the herp on the lip. Man, come on, bro. DAZN, that you gotta have something better than that, bro. You could have put some camphorphenique on that lip, bro. He gonna have a bum bump on the lip, and they gonna do that extreme close up. Like you could have put some powder on that. You could have got the MUA that Ryan Garcia was with. He got skill. He know how to do that makeup. You could put a little makeup on that, on the bum bump. Put a little Carmex on it or something. He could have licked his lips like LL Cool J. When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall, and in the back of my mind, I hear my conscience telling me I need a... Bro, he could have licked his lips like LL something. I need love. Bing, ding. I need around the way. You got me shook up. Yep. Bro, they could have did something with that herpy on the lip. Man, come on. That's top. That got to be top worst commercials. He said they could have put some Vicks Vapor Rub. They could have put that Vapor Rub on his ish. Facts. Now y'all thinking. Yeah, now y'all thinking. Bro, they could have put that. Bro, if you Hispanic, you got to put the Vapor Rub on everything. You get shot in the leg, you get that Vapor Rub. And a little Sprite. You know what I mean? Bro, that Vapor Rub will change your world. You have a bad breakup, put that Vapor Rub on it. Jock itch, tennis elbow, Vapor Rub. Bro, I just seen like, it was like a singer. It was a Latino singer, like Bad Baby or somebody. He stopped the show and put a little Vapor Rub on his, bro, he put a little ointment, a little Vapor Rub on his ish in mid concert. I just seen the video, mid-concert. He just stopped the show to put that Vapor Rub on it. See, sometime, bro, you got that clap, you got to put that Vapor on it. You know what I mean? Vapor, he said Vapor Rub. Hey, Maddie must be stopped. Hey, he's hilarious, bro. He said we pronounce it Vapor Rub. Hey, bro, he got to stop. Y'all are hilarious on the late night. I miss the vampire streams. Hey, Cobra G must be stopped. He said they should have put a little Vapor Rub to make the promotion better. Wow. Wait, so since they weren't in the same gym, they just mugged TF out of the camp? Bro, I don't know who directed that. Bro, who directed that? That was horrendous, bro. And who was like content putting that out? That must have been an intern or something. George, he back in the Cash App. We got another $5. Let's go. Let's work. George Richardson Jr. $5. Katie Taylor's fight with Amanda Serrano was buzzing way more than this. Facts. My boy Tank, he sent a $3 Cash App. Let's get it. Tank the Sweet Science Examiner, $3. They disrespectful with the likes, so here's the little loot. Are they disrespected with the likes though? Hold on, let me see where they at with the likes though. Hold on, y'all better get them, bro. See, bro, either YouTube dogging me or y'all dogging me with the likes. Come on, bro. We got 100 plus haters in the bro. I got 100 plus Chupapi Muñeño Canelo saviors that are mad because I'm kicking the facts. That's what y'all telling me? Man, come on, bro. Likes or Luke. Y'all, come on. We having fun in here too. Yeah, I think it's YouTube. I to be honest, I really think it's YouTube. Let's keep going. So anyway, the fight feels dry. The fight feels super dry. Nobody, like, ask yourself this real question. Canelo fans, like, bro, Canelo's fans must be some of the most, I'm not talking about just regular, like you just like Canelo. I'm talking about the over the top fans. So let's be clear on that. Not if you just like the way Canelo fights, you're, surface area Canelo fan, you like how he mix it up. I don't have a problem with you. I'm talking about the radical chupapi muñeños, the over the top, nothing makes sense that anybody's saying, brain dead fools. That's who I'm talking to. So for example, let's play the game. PBC, several reports from then to now have come out stating that PBC was in a bidding war with DAZN. The New York Times just came out with the info. Canelo is getting $15 million guaranteed for Bivol, and then the rest of the money will be indicative on how well the pay-per-view sells. $15 million, as opposed to PBC offered him $45 million guaranteed to fight Jermall Charlo. $45 million guaranteed, plus he has the leverage, so he would have been entitled to some of the pay-per-view back end money, just like Floyd. This man turned down $45 million to fight Jermall Charlo, who the brain dead Canelo Chupapi Muñeños are saying is easy work. And Bivol is a tougher fight. So guess what? Canelo, using your logic, has got to be the dumbest fighter on planet Earth, or somebody's lying. Here's why. If you could fight an easier opponent, plus make him move up and get $45 million guaranteed, and have a bigger event because the guy's brand and the trash talk and this and that, and sell more pay-per-views with a more proven, bankable company like Showtime, then why would you say, nah, F that? I want less money, I want a lesser event, and I want to fight a much tougher guy. That's what the Canelo brain dead Chupapi Muñeños are telling me. How is it a lie? Bro, but based on what? You just saying that. How is it a lie? Hey, Black Cobra G, bro. You lying. You the liar, bro. Nah, you can't come in here with that. Nah, bro. So it's a lie because you said it's a lie. I'm going off something that's actually in print. Actual report. You saying it's a lie just because you said it's a lie. How does that work? So listen, people come in and they say, oh, ego, you this, oh, ego this, you're biased, oh, this, oh, that. But it's a lie just because you said it's a lie. But I'm actually quoting the article. I can source it out like I did in my video. He said that's a lie, but that's just me. No, it's not just you. You gotta, if you have a lie, what makes you believe that this is a lie? What doesn't add up? PBC's been telling you they wanted Canelo. Steven Espinoza, there's interviews right now where Steven Espinoza said, yo, we want Canelo back, and I want him to fight Charlo or Benavidez. The only new addition is Errol Spence. We didn't know about that at a catchweight. Y'all can't just say it's a lie just because you want it to be a lie. So anyway, back to what I was saying. I'm not going to spend too much time because y'all know that don't make sense, bro. Y'all not finna come in and be contrarian and you just guessing and just based on your. See, I'm not going off emotion. First of all, I didn't even do the research to investigate or get the source. This is in print. I did that research. This is what the New York Times said. So again, let me put this together for you. Canelo took $15 million. The New York Times, I will give you the link. It's actually in my video. I did a video on this. $15 million plus pay-per-view back-end money with DAZN to fight Dimitri Bivol. PBC offer, ESPN reported it, everybody, $45 million to fight Charlo. So using the Canelo man fans logic, why would he turn down 45 million for an easier foe on a more established bankable network like Showtime, backed by CBS, to fight on an app for less money for a lesser fight week? Explain that. That doesn't even make sense. Oh, the insecure ones are coming. When they hate, donate. Gotta go. Bro, shout out to my boy Tank. If it's a lie, where are the alternate figures from DAZN and camp Canelo refuting the New York Times story? See, now we're cooking with grease. That's what we're asking about. So not Eddie Hearn talking about how Steven Espinoza didn't shake his hand. Not Eddie Hearn saying that Errol Spence isn't worthy or Charlo isn't worthy. Where's the Errol Spence? All the interviews he's done, right? All the interviews he's done, why Eddie Hearn ain't do an interview saying, hey, that's absolutely false. He not getting $15 million plus back end money. But you got people in the comment section who are refuting it just because they want to refute it. Doesn't work like that. Does not work like that. It's not true because I don't want it to be true. Shout out to my boy Nelson Santos. Salute you, disgustingly talented bastard. Yeah, let's get it. Bro, and this is Dimitri Bivol fight. You're willing to forego $45 million. And that was just the start of it, people. The rest of the report from Tom Brown, TGB. And see, this is how I know that Eddie Hearn and Canelo's team, if they try to refute it, this is how I know they lying, because they didn't refute it. Because they know that Tom Brown and Brittany Goosen and Al Heyman and probably others that are privy to the information, and they can easily show and prove. And that's why there's nothing like, okay, I got an analogy for you. Like, listen, this one, I'm not trying to sound, rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. Definitely rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. But I want to say it like this. There were reports out that Kevin Samuels had passed. Rest in peace. No disrespect or anything. Kevin Samuels, there were a bunch of reports. And at first it was reports from not big credible sources. Like, it wasn't like TMZ or anybody that, you know, is usually first up on those type of things, right? And there were people that were saying he had passed. So unfortunately, it's true. But if it wasn't true, wouldn't Kevin Samuels actually do a video or a post like, hey, I'm not da-da-da-da? Do you guys get what I'm saying? Like, for example, I remember years ago, there used to be these posts, right? And some people they say like, oh, Joe Rogan died, Usher died, and all this morbid stuff, right? And Usher, one of the rumors was about Usher. And they said Usher hit a tree, crashed into a tree or something like that. And I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, this can't be true. Not Usher, right? And Usher actually had to post, hey, I'm alive and well. That nothing of the sort happened to me. You see what I'm saying? So the point I'm making is this. If something isn't true and you're there to defend yourself, more often than not, a person would actually clear their name. Shout out to Manny, DIY, $10. Yo, real talk. I think he knows exactly what he is doing. He is stacking up his chips before he has to fight Charlo or any American fighter. Facts. That's why he keeps fighting European fighters. Hashtag cherry picking. My guy. Shout out to Manny. Bro, we know what it is. We know what it is. The Canelo throat goats. Why you call them that though, bro? Think I'm going to use this with the next man fan? I have to debate. Bro, listen. If the report said that Canelo Alvarez was offered $45 and $55 million, over $100 million for the two fights, then why didn't, out of all the gibberish Eddie Hearn be doing on interviews, and all the talking about Jake Paul and all this other stuff, all this other garbo. Why didn't he just come out and say, nah, me and Canelo sat down, PBC some goddamn liars. They didn't offer him this and that. There's no show in the next 10 seconds. Oh, that's a little bit aggressive. That's a little bit. In the next 2 minutes, show me a link to Eddie Hearn doing an interview or Canelo doing an interview saying PBC, Tom Brown, he a goddamn liar. They would never offer me 45 million. They didn't offer me the Charlo fight. They didn't offer me the Errol Spence fight. They didn't offer me 55 million for Errol or David Benavidez. Where's that interview? Out of all the things that they've said, what Canelo did say was, Errol, I'm not doing a catch weight. I have to fight. He has to come up to me. That's what he said. He didn't say Tom Brown's a damn liar. PBC some liars. Errol Spence never sent me an offer. He said Errol got to come up to 68, which is even more clown stuff. You gonna make the man travel up 3 weight class? Man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. And then, hold on. I told you, I'm about to baptize the Canelo fans so supremely. Let us all pray for what I'm about to do. I am going to baptize them. Please smash the like button. Subscribe if you like the videos. I'm going to baptize them so bad. They can't beat me. They can't deal with me. They're not smarter than me. Let's go. I need y'all to get the likes up. After I take this sip of water, I'm about to baptize them. I'm right back on them. Doghouse rules. Know that. My boy Carlos. Carlos said Canelo lied about being a free agent and instead is fighting bum after bum on DAZN. Shout out to Carlos. Shout out to Los. He said, Brandon said, and Canelo probably have a rehydration clause too. Boop. Boop. After I sip this water, I'm on it. I promise. I just got to stay hydrated. Y'all got to get the likes up. Bro, the Canelo, bro, put me and Eddie Hearn in a debate. I'll chew him. You know, I swear, bro, you know it'd be over. He can't listen. Manny said he's sipping on some beer. Shout out to Manny. Bro, look. Y'all want to really play games with me, bro. Y'all really want to play games with me. It's not going to go down like that. Here, peep this. Eddie Hearn just did an interview and he just said, if I'm lying and none of this is true, call me out on it. But y'all know that ain't going to happen because you know it's all true. Y'all know it's all true. Eddie Hearn just did an interview where he just claimed that Canelo is really small. And he's not a true 175. So every time he's at 175, he's at a max deficit, right? So he's saying that Canelo is not really a 168 pounder and he's definitely not a 175 pounder. These are Eddie Hearn's words. I'm paraphrasing. So that means he's really small. Then why won't he fight Errol at a catchweight? If he's too, ask yourself these questions. Eddie Hearn said he's too small for 75 and he's too small for 68 and he's just fighting because he needs to challenge himself. Why won't he fight? If he's too small for those divisions, why did he leave 160? Question 1. Question 2, why won't he fight Errol at a catchweight of 164 if you're saying he's so small and he's not even really a 54 pounder like Eddie Hearn was claiming? Make that make sense. Make that make sense. If he's too small for 68 and 75, why did he leave 160 without fighting Demetrius Andrade? Why did he leave 160 without fighting Jermall Charlo? Why'd you move up? If he's too small for 168 and 175, why won't Canelo consider fighting Errol Spence at a catchweight for $55 million? of 164.5. He just told you. Canelo just said, oh no, why should I do that? I don't owe Errol anything. I'm not going to 164. Why should I? But your promoter is saying you too small for the weight class. So, exactly. Contender regime boxing. He said it exactly. Canelo don't want to fight that smoke. Real smoke. Exactly. Bro, it does not make sense. If you, okay. Bro, I am going to, there's nobody in boxing better than me. That's for starters. I'm going to destroy you. You can't outthink me. Everything you thought of, I thought of years ago. Watch. Watch this. Tell me I ain't cooking. If you had a child and they were struggling with learning, third grade material, the reading, the introduction to multiplication times tables, you're not going to advance them and put them in fifth grade if they're struggling in the third grade. Is that fair? Once again, if you're a parent, you're a mom, you're a dad, you have a child struggling to learn the information in the third grade. They don't understand 7 times 7 is 49. They don't understand 7 times 8, 56. In third grade stuff, right? They don't understand how to multiply or write in cursive. You would not put them in the fifth grade, right? So if Eddie Hearn is saying that Canelo is tiny and all this other stuff to make it look like they always do for non-black fighters, like they're so undersized, like Lomachenko, oh, he's really a featherweight, he doesn't belong here. Then why is he fighting at lightweight? Y'all the one that moved up. Go fight Shakur Stevenson at 130. Bro, Bob Arum does the same thing. Bob Arum top rank say Lomachenko is truly a featherweight and he really belongs at 126. You moved to 135. Why did Lomachenko move to 135? They know he can't make 126. He fought at 131, 133 in the amateurs. He ain't no featherweight. How was he a featherweight before he turned pro? He was fighting in the 130s. But this is the tactic that they like to implore. Old media likes to implore. They want to tell you Lomachenko's small. Then get your ass out of lightweight. Go to 130 and fight Shakur. I guarantee you Lomachenko would not move down to 130 where they said he really belongs in them 126 and 130 to fight Shakur. I promise you that. If he fought Shakur, he would make Shakur come up to 135. So you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't say Loma's tiny and he's too small for 35, but then make Shakur move up to 35. That don't make sense. Same thing with Canelo. They say, oh, he's tiny at 175. He's shorter. Canelo used to weigh 200 pounds, bro. I forgot where the interview was. This dude, bro, there was an interview on YouTube years ago. I'm talking about before Errol Spence was a champion, before when Canelo was like at 54. They say he was like 200 pounds on his offseason. The dude couldn't believe it. He said when Canelo first like came to America or whatever, they were telling me he was at 54. And I'm like, that's crazy because Canelo used to weigh like 200 pounds, walk around. That's what the dude said. I don't know. I forgot what channel it was on and all that, but I seen the interview. They said his walk around weight was like 190, 200, and he's at 54. So he's not as little. Bro, Canelo's always been bulky. His neck is thick, pause. Thick thighs, big calves, pause. He's not small. He's short. That Mike Tyson was short. They're trying to trick you into thinking Canelo tiny. He's not tiny. Why? And then, bro, Eddie Hearn just said Canelo don't belong at 75. Canelo don't belong at 68. Then why are they talking about him going to cruiserweight to fight anybody? Usyk and McBook and fight at heavyweight. Bro, get these clowns out. Bro, y'all see now y'all starting to piss me off. If he's so tiny, bro, listen to what people tell you and apply it and see if it internalizes, see if it makes sense. Eddie Hearn just told you Canelo's tiny and he doesn't belong at light heavyweight 175 or 168. Then why are we having conversations about him moving to cruiserweight or heavyweight? That doesn't even make sense. So if your kid was, like I said, your kid was struggling with third grade stuff, you're not going to send them to college. You're not going to send them to high school. You're not going to skip grades and go to the 5th grade. If anything, you're going to have them stay in the 3rd grade and hold them back, or summer school or after school program and get a tutor. That's what you would do. They're talking about Canelo fighting at heavyweight, bruh. But then they saying he's too small for light heavyweight. Bro, get these people out of my face, bruh. Real talk. Now you're starting to piss me off. Get them out of my face. You're not going to insult my intelligence. I promise you, nobody in boxing going to do that. There's complaining that Canelo is too, explain the logic in it. They're complaining Canelo is too small for light heavyweight, but then they're talking about him fighting goddamn Usyk at heavyweight. How does this make sense? Like, if you go to the gym, I'm trying to simplify this in any way, and I'm the king of analogies, and it's so stupid that I even have to do this, but hey, this is why I get paid the big bucks. This is why I get paid the big bucks. So I got, after this super chat, I got an analogy for you. My boy from Stockton, Jesse Carl. Bro, DAZN just be saying anything. I was just watching Canelo Triple G, and the broadcast team was like, Triple G isn't even a true middleweight. Then why didn't he move down? He said he would move down for Floyd or Pacquiao, and why didn't he move down to fight Canelo at 155? It's all cap. Even a true middleweight, his frame is small. I'm like, he's been there his whole career and in the amateurs, but he's too small, whatever. See, shout out to Jesse Carl. He knows his stuff. Smash the like button. Bro, these people in boxing are not going to insult my intelligence. I'm far too smart. It will not work. You can't have a person logically fight at light heavy. Why is he fighting Bivol? For start, you're the A side. You don't have to fight Bivol. Fight Charlo at 160 if you're not a true light heavyweight. These people in boxing, like Eddie Hearn and Team Canelo and stuff, they're telling you Canelo's too small, despite the fact that I told you there's an interview on the internet and somebody said Canelo was weighing 200 pounds and when he was at 54. So they want us to forget these things. You're telling me he's too small for light heavyweight, but the same fight week, you just told me the man could move up to fight Usyk at heavyweight, which is 20-something pounds heavier. It makes no sense. For example, hold on, let me get to the super chat. The money keep coming in. Hold on. Bro, these dudes look like a joke, bro. He said, call it what it is, fam. It is a business move. This is why legendary Mexican fighters don't see him on their level. The cherry picking is too obvious. Now we are cooking with grease. Shout out to Manny once again. He did it again, bro. He did it again. Bro, these people that are doing American Takeover, Eddie Hearn and all this stuff, they're telling you Canelo is too small for light heavyweight. One, why is he fighting Bivol for a title and Kovalev when no one asked him to go to light heavyweight? Bro, Canelo was at 160 fighting Jacobs. He needed one belt to be undisputed at 160, and he would have had to fight a black fighter, Demetrius Andrade. And then he would have to defend against his mandatory, another black fighter, Jermall Charlo. He up and moves and say, hey, F y'all, I don't need to be undisputed at 160. I'll be undisputed in 168, whereas all white fighters I have to go through. All European, Eastern European, and one American Caucasian fighter, Caleb Plant, to go through. And I could squeeze a Yildirim in there for a paycheck too. And he's from Turkey. He up and moved and fought Kovalev at 75, and now they crying and saying that he's not a 175 pounder. You dumb son of a bitch. Why did you move up to 75? I told you, y'all not gonna do this to me. Y'all not gonna insult my intelligence. Bro, Canelo Alvarez continues. You were at 160 where you could have been undisputed and you would have had good fights for you. Derevyanchenko would have been a good fight. But more importantly, Andrade and Jermall Charlo. And you up and moved and went to 175 and never looked back. And Canelo's team, they said, oh, we can't make 160 now. Why'd you go fight Kovalev at 75 when no one was asking for that? And then now you complaining and they saying he's too small. And the same people, I told you I was going to break him down. Doghouse rules. I'm going to break him down. The same people that are saying he's too small for light heavyweight are telling you on fight week for his light heavyweight fight with Bivol that nobody's really talking about, that he may fight Usyk at heavyweight, which you know is cap, because his own team, bro, his own team just said we'll never fight. I'm about to destroy y'all, bro. Listen, I'm gonna be reigning terror in boxing for a long time. There's no one better than me. So it's like, you guys are trapped, bro. You guys are trapped. Bro. Watch this. Bro, you want me to believe these people? You want these are the people you want me to believe? Okay. Hold on. Hey, make sure y'all come in and smash the like button, please. I need y'all to come in and smash the like button. Somebody called him Eddie Murphy Hearns. I'm done. Eddie Murphy Hearns. I need y'all to get them likes up, please. Let's go. Hold on, yo. Hey, Prophet, what's up? What's good with Prophet? Hey, give me 1 second, y'all. It's gonna temporarily have some problems. Hey, temporarily we're gonna go off. Hold on. I'll be Yo, all right, we should be back. Bro, I tell y'all I'm coming right back. We still lose people. Y'all are impatient as hell. That didn't even take long. Man, bro, like salute. Y'all impatient. We still lose people, even though I say, hey, I'll come right back. I'll be right back. Oh, no, I'm not waiting for this guy. Y'all tripping. Bro, this is the team you want me to believe. Hey, can y'all hear me? Yo. Can y'all hear me? Bro, look. Now we got some action. Look at this. This is who you want me to believe. No chance. No chance. Y'all see that? It says no chance that Canelo fights Usyk. But Eddie Reynoso wants Frankie Sanchez to fight Usyk. Man, get him out of here, bruh. Bro, get him out of here. Look, no way. Look, no way. There is no chance that Canelo. Look at what I'm saying to you, people. There's no chance that Canelo, hold on, will fight Usyk. Y'all see that? There's no chance that he will fight Usyk, Reynoso said. Bro, get them out of here. So, let me get this straight. After Canelo's team just said there's no way he will fight Usyk, now all of a sudden, the week of the fight that nobody's talking about because they didn't promote it good and stuff, the Bivol fight, now they trying to switch up and they telling you that Canelo Eddie Hearn, didn't Eddie Hearn just say Canelo wants to add a pound of cruiserweight or whatever so he can fight Usyk 200 plus pounds? But I'm showing you an article from, what's the date? December 31st. So right before the new year, where Eddie Reynoso said they don't want to fight Usyk. Man, get him. And this is Canelo's manager, people. This is his manager and trainer. Bro, get them out of here, bro. I told you, Canelo Alvarez. And then people like, oh, you're hating. There's nothing for me to hate. This is what he said. This is what y'all said. Bro, I'm about to body Canelo some more. Watch this. Watch the body. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit. Watch this. May 4th, last Cinco de Mayo, so about a year ago, right? What does that say? Eddie Reynoso says Canelo is still open to fighting Spence. It says Canelo is open, and it has a link to the video. Canelo says he was open to fighting Spence. But then you got offers, Spence for more money, and now the Canelo fans are saying he's too small. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Ain't that something? I'll destroy y'all. Every one of y'all. I'm gonna destroy y'all. I'm gonna make it look pretty. I'm destroying them. How does that work? Last year, he said that he wanted to fight Errol Spence. And then PBC offers you the choice of Errol Spence after Charlo, if you get past him, Errol Spence or David Benavidez. And you turn that down for more money. And we know even if Spence is too small, guess what? The fight week wouldn't feel this dry. It still would be a bigger fight. Bro, this is a lying ass team. All they do is lie. All they do is lie. Should I keep going? Listen, if y'all want me to keep going, like, salute, get the likes up. And can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Listen, if y'all want me to keep destroying this man effortlessly, because I'm the best that boxing doesn't seem, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Watch this. watch how I do him greasy, bro. You not finna just lie to me incessantly like I forgot. I ain't forget what you told me. They said don't start a war unless I got my money right. I got my money right now on war. George Richardson is back with the $5 Cash App. Woo! George Richardson, he says Eddie Hearn gonna have to use the Rona excuse. Bro, it's all lies and a sham. Watch this. Watch this. So I did a video. You guys should see it on the screen. June 25th, that's me, front page of Google, June 20, you see my video playing. 14 minutes and 48 seconds. You guys can see this, right? Listen. Type the letter A if you can see this playing on your screen. This video from June 25th. You see the little thumbnail trailer. Type the letter A if you can see this so I could keep going. I need to make sure y'all with me. If you can see my video, front page of Google, all you got to do is type the letter A. Boom. Okay, you can see it. June 25th. This is a video. You see? Front page of Google. What does that say? Canelo demands Errol Spence Jr. move up to what? What? 164. What? So, why did Premier Boxing Champions and Tom Brown send Canelo an offer for $45 and $55 million for Errol or Benavidez, and the Errol fight was at a catchweight of 164? Because it was Canelo's team who actually put that out, just like they did with Floyd Mayweather. They put out information saying we'll fight Floyd at 150. And Floyd, he didn't even tax him all the way. He made him fight at 152. Canelo gets whooped, and now all the racists, all the Canelo man fans want to make excuses saying Canelo was green. But it was Canelo's team that opened their mouth and said they would fight Floyd. The articles on the boxing scene, they said they would fight Floyd at 150 pounds. Floyd fought him at a catchweight of 152, and then after the fact, when he whooped him, then people said, oh, that was unfair, it was a catchweight and all that, right? Boom. Last year, June 25th, look, there's a video. Canelo demands Errol Spence move up. And if you watch that video, it has all of the information, all of the quotes, all of the link. It's thorough. What does this say? 2 days later. 2 days later, what does it say? Canelo in the picture, Errol Spence. No catchweight. Canelo tells Errol Spence Jr. to move up to 168 fully. Oh man, this man getting cooked. Hold on. I don't even have to look. This man getting cooked. This man getting bodied. So just last year, I just showed you in 1000% proof that one, Eddie Reynoso just told you they wanted to fight Errol. Two, his team said they would fight him and they wanted him not at 160, but he would have to move to 164. Fast forward to a year later, now they're saying 164 is not good enough. He got to move up even more. Bro, get them out of there. Like Canelo said, hey, get the out of here. Bro, the Canelo fans is told, I'm gonna destroy him. I try to tell you, I'm gonna destroy him. I'm gonna do him bad. I'm gonna do him bad, doghouse rules. If y'all want me to keep going, can I get a hell yeah? I'm gonna do him greasy. And you don't see nobody in boxing talk about this but me. After you might see people, because I'm a trendsetter. Bro, I'm the trendsetter of this boxing. I'm gonna do him bad. I'm gonna do him bad. I'm gonna do him like Floyd. And it's all factual. I don't have to lie. I don't have to make up stuff like Eddie Hearn and Canelo. Man, if you want me, type the word bad if you want me to do him bad. I'm gonna do him greasy, bro. I'm gonna do him greasy. If y'all want me to do him bad, type B-A-D. We about to go bad. We about to go bad on Canelo. And you wonder why people feel how they feel. If y'all want me to go crazy and do the boy Nello bad, type B-A-D. I'm gonna do him greasy. I'm gonna do him greasy. I make this look easy. So peep it. Canelo man fans, the brain dead Chupapi Muñeños, they keep saying, oh, wait, just you wait. Just you wait. Canelo will get to this guy. Canelo will whoop Errol. Canelo will whoop Benavidez. Canelo will whoop Charlo. When is he going to do it, though? Exhibit A. Oh, whoa, yo, I'm going to do them bad, y'all. DAZN News. Hold on. DAZN News. Hold up. What's this say? Canelo Alvarez trainer Eddie Reynoso likes Errol Spence Jr. and Jermall Charlo, what does that say? As future, I'm gonna do them bad, opponents. November 17th, 2020. What's that say? Canelo Alvarez trainer Eddie Reynoso likes the Errol Spence Jr. and Jermall Charlo as future opponents. This is the network. Hold on. Y'all gonna get this fade. Listen, I'm greatness in the flesh. Y'all gonna get this fade. Y'all gonna get the fade. Y'all gonna get the whole work. Y'all wanted the whole work, doghouse rules. You gonna get it like that. November 17th, 2020. Right now we're in 2022. In case you live under a rock. Canelo Alvarez trainer. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna move the Cash App so y'all can see this clearly. I can see clearly now. Boom. I want y'all to see this. Y'all gonna get the work. Y'all gonna get it how I give it to you. It says Canelo Alvarez trainer Eddie Reynoso likes Errol Spence Jr. and Jermall Charlo as future opponents. So when is that future coming? Because this article is from November 17th, 2020. So how long we gotta wait? And this is the network that he ran back to, DAZN. So don't say, oh, Ego, you're being biased. They put it. This is their article. Errol Spence would have to move up the weight classes to meet Alvarez, but everyone involved has expressed interest in that happening. Right? This is DAZN. I'm giving it to you how you want. I'm giving it to you through his own company. Canelo versus Charlo is a good fight, he said with Little Giant Boxing. Charlo has a lot of good qualities. Then why are his fans saying that Charlo, and Eddie Hearn saying that Charlo don't deserve it? He's spectacular. He's tall for the division, strong, and has good boxing skills. Once again, why are the Canelo fans and the Chupapi Muñeños and the racists telling you that Jermall Charlo don't deserve Canelo? How is that happening? Somebody let me know. Hold on. This is Canelo in an interview. This is what he said in 2020. So how is Eddie Hearn saying, oh, what's Charlo done, mate? What has he done to deserve Canelo? What do you mean? What you mean, what has he done? Your own trainer said he's a good fight. Your own trainer said Charlo has a lot of good qualities, is spectacular, tall for the division, strong, and has good boxing skills. The more eye-catching fight of the two fighters discussed, however, is Errol Spence Jr. Okay. And let's read the direct. I'm a body y'all, bro. I promise you, this is easy. You see, you can't listen. Just let this be a lesson. Listen, I'm here to teach. Let this be a lesson. Don't f with me. That's lesson one. That's lesson number one. Lesson number two, you can't bamboozle somebody who was really there. I've been operating in boxing at the highest level, at an elite level, giving you guys the boxing news. You can't bamboozle me. You understand that? You can't bamboozle me. You can't tell me something in 2020. I told you my memory is impeccable. Everything I do is incredible. You can't tell me something and then now you thought I forgot it. That's not how I operate. It's like I almost have like a sixth sense or something. Don't do that. Like Roy said, don't do that. Spence versus Canelo would be interesting. The only difficult thing is the weight class. Canelo's fighting at 168. Spence would have to move up, right? It's a fight that could be made. We have to work it out towards it. Spence could move up to 160 and Canelo back down to 160. Oh, okay. But then you turn down the fight versus Errol at 164? All right. Oh, my gosh, bro. I'm done, bro. Y'all getting slaughtered. Spence said the Canelo fight would be a big fight to Brian Custer. So, Canelo Alvarez trainer Eddie Reynoso likes Errol Spence Jr. and Jamal as future opponents. So let's get this understood. Let me get this understood for y'all. You got offered what you said November 17, 2020 would be great future fights. PBC literally offered you that. And you turned it down to go to DAZN to fight Bivol, a Russian, during the middle of Ukraine being invaded by Russia. And he has no profile in America. And then now your fans are now trying to say that Bivol is a more significant, bigger, better, and badder fight. Now your promoter is saying, what has Errol done? What has Charlo done? These fights don't make sense. Errol got to move up to 168 now. Wow. Looking shaky, baby. Marlanius, appreciate you. I'm adding time for the haters to get cooked. Word. Looking pretty shaky. So, once again, you said in 2020 that fights you like for the future are Errol Spence and Jamal Charlo. We now have that confirmed that you were offered those two fights particularly. And let's say Errol Spence at a catchweight. I'm gonna destroy the Canelo fans, bro. It's the way it's got to be, because they want to play and act brain dead. That doesn't work. Ignorance is no excuse. If you're on the freeway and the CHP catches you driving 106 miles per hour on a 65 mile per hour speed limit on the highway, you're going to get a ticket. And then they pull you over and say, hey, you were doing 106 miles. The speed limit is 65. That's unacceptable. What are you going to say? Oh, I didn't know. Ignorance is no excuse, right? He said, ask for the fade, offer the fade, but then runs for the fade. And then his fans, his brain dead Chupapi Muñeño fans say, oh, Errol, he offers Canelo nothing. Then why did Canelo say it was a big fight? His trainer. You just got the fight you said. We know, bro, no matter if you, just so we're clear, this is not about can Errol Spence beat Canelo. I already told you. For me, I am not a fan so much of anybody just moving up multiple weight classes. But if he wants to do it and his people are going to let him do it, then I'm not going to, I don't stand in the way of that. It's a big fight for boxing based on the names. So it is what it is. I never get in the way of fights. I never prevent fights from happening. Hey, George Richardson again. Hold on, let me get him. It's magic, y'all. Listen, it's magic. He sent another Cash App. He sent another Cash App, y'all. George Richardson Jr. sent another $5. Much love. Man, he been rocking out in the Cash App. Man, give the man some claps so we can continue. The man sent a million Cash Apps. He says $5. Canelo should just fight Jake Paul and then retire. He weak. He said fight Jake Paul, then retire. That's hilarious, bro. Bro, now the brain dead Canelo Chupapi Muñeños are saying Errol don't bring nothing to the table. Once again, you're playing games with the Dawn. That don't really work. People are overcomplicating this. Let me make it crystal clear. The Tom Brown, Al Heyman, PBC Showtime offer is as follows. They offered you 2 fights, 3 different opponents. One was already the go-to option for the first fight. The second fight, you had the option of picking between fighter A or fighter B. It's that simple. Canelo man fans, the Chupapi Muñeños, they're trying to confuse you and say, oh, Canelo's at 168 undisputed. Why should he fight at a catchweight? Why should he fight a smaller arrow who's a welterweight? Because he wouldn't get credit. For one, you're full of that's a big fight. It's bigger than the Bivol fight, despite him being at a weight deficit. Two, if you have a black fighter and a Mexican fighter, both with the ability to sell, and they both have established profiles, you know good and damn well the fight will sell. Stop playing with me. You had Julio Cesar Chavez versus Pernell Whitaker in Texas. It sold. It's a historic fight. You had Floyd fight on the quote-unquote Mexican days, oftentimes as Money Mayweather fighting against a Hispanic or Latino opposition. You had De La Hoya and Pernell, De La Hoya and Ike Corte, where he's fighting black opponents, B-Hop, Floyd Mayweather, etc. Historically, black fighters fighting a Mexican fighter or Hispanic fighter have always been a hot ticket when both guys have brands and known and good fighters. Roberto Duran, Panamanian, and Sugar Ray Leonard, or Tommy Hearns and Duran, blah, 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 blah. You know the arrow fight would sell, period. Stop playing games. Stop playing dumb. But just on the off chance that you were really skeptical that Canelo would get credit and it wouldn't be a big fight, they said you could fight David Benavidez, who is a full-fledged 168 pounder. Bro, PBC, they called Canelo's team's bluff. That's what they did, bro. They cornered him, so they made it abundantly clear that if the deal didn't happen, it's because Canelo's team decided it doesn't happen. He's cornered, bro. For starters, the trio of fights that PBC offered are all bigger than the fight he's fighting tomorrow. I don't care about the belts and all this stuff. They're bigger events. They're bigger fights. That's for certain. That's one. Two, with the fight B, fight two, you had a choice. You could fight a big profile welterweight. Triple G did it. He fought Kell Brook in 20,000. See, boxing is full of it. Boxing acts like these weird circus fights don't happen. But then they watch Tyron Woodley versus Jake Paul, a YouTuber, or Jake Paul versus Ben Askren, or they watch Kell Brook move up 2 weight classes and 20,000 people show up to watch him get slaughtered by Triple G. Or Canelo fights smaller people like Amir Khan and Jose Cito. They from welterweight and they moved up to Canelo weights and stuff. 155. He fought an older Cotto who's definitely smaller than Canelo when they fought. But now Canelo's above fighting a smaller man. Get out of here, bro. But even still, you're still trapped, because if he didn't want to fight a smaller arrow, fight big ass David Benavidez, who was a former 2-time champion in that same division. So PBC pretty much trapped him. They trapped him. They offered him a good deal for more money, bigger fights, higher profile fights, option on a welterweight moving up. And see, this is the other thing that I know listen. People call Errol Spence a weight bully, right? Old media call Errol Spence a weight bully, but then they say he's too small for Canelo. I mean, I mean, I know I'm good, but damn, how do I keep coming up with these points? How I keep coming up with these points? I'm gonna say it again. So when you guys hear people recycling my talking points because they're so great, then you'll know where they came from. Old media said Errol Spence is a weight bully, but then he was willing to move up 2.5 divisions to fight Canelo, and a deal was offered, which has never been refuted, never ever been refuted by Canelo, his side. So he would have been at the weight deficit, but he was still about that life. When Errol Spence told you he was weighing 189, 190, and all this type of stuff, and not all the way disciplined before the accident, they said he's a weight bully and his face was too big and he was too big and whoop, whoop, whoop. He said he'll fight Canelo at 164. They're like, nah, he way too small. Hold on. When he was weighing 189, 190 walking around, remember he was at the Barclays Center and he had that navy blue and it was me in the hallway, Broner, Robert Easter, Errol, Gervonta Davis, and Tank Davis took my camera. Y'all remember that moment? And we was all at a bunch of media. We was all in the hallway. Y'all said Errol was too big. He needed to manage his weight better. So he was the weight bully. But then now you're saying he's too small to fight at 164. I mean, y'all are all over the place. Y'all don't know what y'all want. First you say it's up, then you say it's down. Then you say it's left, now you say it's right. You guys are all over the place. He was too big and he needed to watch his weight, and him and Tank are going to be the next Broner because they can't control their weight. And y'all was saying, old media was saying Errol's the weight bully. Now they saying, why should Canelo fight him? Because he's way too small. He wouldn't get credit. Knowing damn well Errol Spence, Canelo in Texas sell out the AT&T Stadium. Y'all are fake. Y'all in the comment section are fake. All these excuses y'all coming up with, y'all fake. It's fake energy. Bro, if he fought Canelo at the AT&T Stadium, watch it be packed. Watch it be packed. So men lie, women lie, numbers don't. People keep saying, oh, no one wants to see that, Errol's too small. But then why would it be packed? Why would people in droves drive out to Arlington, Texas to watch Canelo versus Errol Spence if Spence is too small? Why would it outsell anything Canelo Bivol? So you mean to tell me that 60, 70, 80, 100,000 people are going to come out to watch a guy that they don't think has a good chance, or, you know what I'm saying? Why would it do record-breaking numbers? That's what I'm asking y'all. Canelo fought Matthew Hatton and Ryan Rhodes, smaller guys. It was never a problem then. It's funny how that works. Bro, y'all getting demolished. This is incredible. Shout out to Niter. Y'all getting demolished. Let's go. Canelo never had a problem fighting Jose Cito Lopez and Shane Mosley and Cotto, all these other smaller guys. Now he has a problem fighting small guys. Stop. And again, why would it do better business than the other fight? And I'm not even just holding my hat on the Errol Spence fight because I don't really care. But fight David Benavidez. If you feel, okay, PBC, bro, Canelo is trapped. It's that simple. Because PBC, they blocked all the exits. They blocked all the exits. If you thought you wouldn't get credit for Errol Spence, they offered you another guy that they've been branding who's a full-fledged 6'2" super middleweight, and he had the belts before you had the belt, or at least the WBC. And that's David Benavidez. And you said no to him too. And he a savage. He looked like he want to hurt you. He throws hand speed. He throws combos. His offense is bananas. Longer arms. Tall. Canelo does not want to fight certain styles. I've been telling you. But the Canelo brainiacs that want to act brain dead, but they act like they brainiacs, they keep just talking about Errol's undersized. Okay, cool. Don't fight Errol. Fight David Benavidez as the second fight. That's part of what the deal was. But they's like, oh no, he won't get credit. Errol 164. Okay, screw all of that. Fight Benavidez. That they said you had the pick of the litter. You could pick which one, and you still didn't do it. You still didn't do it. But you want to fight Triple G at age 40, and he hasn't looked the same. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Hey, George Richardson, you know I can't repeat what you just said. Shout out to George. He sent another 5, but I can't read it though. He went off. He said Canelo blah, 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 blah. He's a straight fraud. I can't read the other part, bro. You have to, like, come on, bro. I can't say that. Y'all trying to get me in trouble. No, I can't say that, bro. Bro, he tried to have it. BLTs, all types of people on me. Nah, I can't say that, bro. Bro, he doesn't want to fight Styles. David Benavidez, listen. David Benavidez is bigger than him and can match him in hand speed. Dimitri Bivol's bigger than him, but he can't match him in hand speed. Canelo got faster hands than Bivol. Right? David Benavidez's offensive prowess and how fluid he is with his combinations, he can match Canelo, or at the very least potentially match him. Golovkin can't go combo for combo. He don't even throw a bunch of hooks and uppercuts. Benavidez do. That's why he wants to keep fighting Caucasian fighters, Eastern European, because it's certain styles he's comfortable with. He can get off on that stuff. Like, how many times do you, like, bro, listen, my dad was an airplane and a car mechanic, right? So we'll use his automotive mechanic side. If you're an auto mechanic, right? You work at a car, like a mechanic shop. You don't have the luxury of only working with Ford cars. You want to do a Ford Focus and a Ford Mustang. There might be certain cars that you prefer, but to be a true master mechanic, guess what? You got to work on any car that comes through that need the service. You can't say, oh, I don't do oil changes on Corvettes. I don't like Chevys. Oh, it's a foreign car? Oh, I don't know about Toyotas. I don't know about Hondas. Oh, a Hyundai? Man, hell nah. Oh, you got a Tesla? Man, I don't know how to reset the chip in that. Bro, you have to be well versed. You're a mechanic. Canelo only wants a certain car. He only want to work on Hyundais. That's Canelo, bro. I'm the king of analogies. Canelo Alvarez wants to work on Hyundais and Hyundais alone. Someone's like, hey man, I got a Honda Civic, Honda Accord. Nah, I don't do them. I got a Toyota. I got a F-150. Nah, I don't know about that. Bro, David Benavidez, he a F-250. Canelo don't want to work on that a monster truck with the big wheels that might run him over. At least he's going to try to run him over. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence might mess around and be faster because he's a smaller guy. He don't want to work on that Corvette. You know, Jamel Charlo, he I don't know what kind of car he would be. A Benz, a Mercedes, a BMW. He don't want to work on that car. He want to work on the Hyundais. Bro, that's his MO. And then he want to say he's the best mechanic. Don't work like that. You the face of boxing, the best boxer, but you only want to work on Hyundais? You the best mechanic? Nah. Stop it. If you're a true, like, man, I spend a lot of time like working with barbers, like, cause I do the video editing stuff. So I was working with some pretty top notch barber. Like one of the barbers, he cut Diddy's hair, Usher's hair exclusively, stuff like that. Anyway, I met a lot of great barbers. To be a master barber, you got to know how to cut all types of hair. You can't just like, oh, I only cut nigga hair, bro. You have to cut a mixed kid's hair, a black kid's hair, a Mexican kid's hair, a Rican kid might have a certain hairstyle, a girl who wants short hair that need a haircut or wants to shave half her sides, white, blonde, brunette, it don't matter, bro. You a master barber, a true master barber, you can cut any type of hair. Someone want an afro, you can, I don't do fros, I don't know about no fros. Like there's my old barber, he in LA right now. He cut Snoop hair. Shout out to my man DC. Shout out to DC. He working with Snoop right now. Look it up. He from Compton. Let's get it. He work with Snoop right now. But anyway, shout out to my man DC. But he used to have this dude, cause where I live it's right by a military base. I used to live on a military base too. But anyway, this dude, all he wanted was it was years ago, but it was still like, it wasn't the 90s. You know what I'm saying? And all he wanted was a flat top. And my barber, he used to have he used to do the dude's flat top crispy. That's all the dude wanted was a flat top every time. And even though not that many people, like he was like an older dude, he was like a military dude, so he just wanted a flat top. My barber knew how to cut a flat top, even though that wasn't really, other people weren't really getting a flat top. You got to know how to cut all the hairs. Canelo, he don't want to cut a black person's hair. Jermell, you don't want to cut that Jermell or Jamal Charlo hair at 54 or 60. He don't want to cut that Errol Spence. He's like, oh no, I don't want to do with this textured hair. He don't want to cut that David Benavidez. Give David Benavidez an Edgar. He don't want to do that. He want to do bowl cuts. He want to give English fighters bowl cuts. Bro, the boy Canelo want to give out all bowl cuts. That's what he specializes in, bowl cuts. If you need a bowl cut, go to Canelo. If Canelo's a bar, that's what he does, bro. You want to look like the Beatles? We're the Beatles. John, Ringo, Paul. Bro, if you want to look like Oasis, today is gonna be the day that I'm finally found out for you. Right now, nothing left to do. Canelo about to cut me too. About you now. Bro, if you want to look like Wonderwall or the Beatles, you want to look like Noel or Joe Gallagher, go see Canelo the barber. He'll get you right. Today is gonna be the day that I finally found out for you. Right now, Canelo in the chair. But Canelo gets you right with that bowl cut. That's all he knows. You want a Dimitri Bivol bowl cut. You want that Bivol bowl cut. He'll hook you up. He don't want to do that Edgar. He don't want to do that taper. He don't want to do no flat top. He don't know how to braid, bro. Just straight bowl cuts. Canelo the bowl cut king. He said Tony Weeks flat top. Facts. He don't want to do none of that. He'll kick Kid and Play out the chair. Nah, I don't do flat tops. You better go over there to Harlem. We don't do that in my shop. I only use scissors. Canelo only use scissors. He only do scissor cuts. He don't know how to use clippers. Stop playing. Lastly, before I get out of here, the fight, listen, my prediction for the fight is never really changed. My thing is this. I think Bivol, he could complicate things, but when Canelo fights, it be cap. Like, it always looked like a scripted WWE. I just feel like people are gonna be underwhelmed. It might be something that look like suspicious or sus, just like the Kovalev fight. So I'm picking Canelo. Maybe he gets, it depends on how much Bivol can take. Maybe he gets a late body stoppage, or decision, just depending on how much he can take. But I don't pick against Canelo in this fight. And like, my thing is this. I think Bivol's crafty. He's pretty stealthy. At his best, maybe he can give Canelo problems. But I just don't trust it, bro. I don't trust Canelo and Eddie Hearn combination at all. So it's like, no matter what, even like, I just feel like people are going to be disgusted by the end of the fight. I really believe that. Like Triple G. You remember how the Triple G, I was at the first fight. Triple G fight happened and everyone's like, man, come on, what was that? Triple G really won. So I'm just looking for some type of, something that leaves a sour taste in your mouth. You know what I mean? Where it looks Kovalev, FAF, it just looked type fake or something outrageous. And you're like, man, like basically if you in the stands and you paid for $500, $600 price cut tickets or whatever, you don't feel like you got your money's worth. You know, could be some controversy, something like that, end in a weird way. That's just the vibes I'm getting with this fight. You see what I'm saying? And like, I don't know. I don't try to look at boxing cynically, but look at it. Eddie Hearn put on the Jacobs. He took an American fighter, Jacobs, to London to fight John Ryder. Danny Jacobs really beat Ryder. And then guess what? It was some BS and they robbed Jacobs. Caleb Smith was undefeated, won the World Boxing Series, fought at home against John Ryder, and they robbed John Ryder. Katie Taylor, she was almost like out on her feet type ish, looked like she was about to clinging on for dear life, and then Amanda Serrano, they got her losing. So I'm not looking for too much, to be honest. Bivol is better than Plant, in my humble opinion. Like I said, I'm me personally, I can't really trust it. I can't trust, like, I watched so many Canelo fights. It's just, I can't trust the combination. I can't trust it. You know, Bivol, if he's absolutely sharp, his style might be able to give Canelo problems. But just from what I've seen in Canelo fight, it's always like some weird sorcery or something weird happens. So, you know what I mean? It's just too funny style for me to really take it serious, like, and give Bivol a chance. Because, like, keep this in mind. I told you that the Kovalev fight was FAF. I said that immediately. Something looked weird about that fight. Looked horrible. Eddie Hearn just did his own. So Eddie Hearn, he's fanboying out over Canelo. Eddie Hearn just did an interview and he said that Kovalev was absolutely winning. And this is going to be a tough fight. Wait. If you go back to the Kovalev Canelo fight, I think it was 2 of the 3 judges had Canelo up. So how is it that a guy who's a Canelo fanboy, Eddie Hearn, said Kovalev was winning and up in the fight? Boxingego told you that Kovalev should be up in the fight, right? But none of the judges had Kovalev, maybe one. At least 2 of them had Canelo winning. Look it up at the time of the stoppage, because it was a late stoppage. It was like 11th round stoppage, right? It's just too weird for me, bro. Amir Khan, same thing. Amir Khan thoroughly was outboxing, outspeeding, and creating issue for Canelo. All of it didn't matter because Amir Khan was splattered in round 6, but it's just a shame to see that he needed to knock Canelo out to win, because he was never going to win any other way, because all the judges had Canelo up. See, look at my boy Edgar. He said that fight with Kovalev looked like a friendly crusher side, no type of resistance from Sergey. That's what I'm talking about. Bro, when Kovalev was fighting Andre Ward, he looked like he was trying to kill him. He looked like he was trying to off the man and like really punish him. And when he fought, Like, bro, it's just too cap. There's no way I can. I'm gonna be a martyr for that one. I don't know what Golden Boy or whoever did DAZN. I don't know what they did, but that was too cap. That was too cap. Kovalev looked like he really wanted to harm Andre Ward, who's I've stood next to Ward, been in his gym. I know him. I've stood next to Canelo. Canelo way smaller than Ward. And Ward is a skilled guy too. Sneaky. And Kovalev fighting like he don't care he a gold medalist, and he was really trying to punish Ward, and Ward, just being who he is, was able to beat him. But then you have a smaller Canelo who had just moved up from 160 to 175, and you're acting terrified of him. Stop. And Kovalev killed a person. I'm not bragging about it, it's a fact. Kovalev boxed somebody and they died afterwards. They succumbed to their injuries. They died fighting Kovalev. So it's safe to say the man has like blunt force trauma in his gloves. Bro, I'm not even joking. I'm not being facetious. They fought Sergey Kovalev, and after the fight, they died. Literally. Not like, oh, they were just out for a while and retired. They died. But then he fighting a small Canelo who moved from 160, 175, and then Kovalev was looking slow. His jab looks like he was barely even throwing it. Man, bro, stop. Stop. Canelo's fight is WWE. All we missing is Vince McMahon and The Rock and John Cena and them. That just looked horrible. Watch. I bet you Kovalev fight this Poulet. He about to fight on Triller. I guarantee you Kovalev fight that guy like he trying to get the KO. Whether he could do it or not, I don't know. He been out the ring for a minute. But I guarantee you he don't look like he's trying to land light punches on Canelo. Bro, listen to what I'm saying. Mark this video down. I am a prophet in this game. Kovalev is about to fight on Triller at a higher weight class. Higher weight class, right? Like cruiserweight or wherever he's at, right? At a higher weight class. When he throws his punches, whether he wins or not, I don't care about none of that. I guarantee you there's going to be some intent to harm behind the punches. The punches he does throw. It's not going to look like when he was fighting Canelo and it looked crazy. Stop it. And then the other thing that was always suspicious with Kovalev that a lot of people don't talk about but me, because I got two nuts, big nuts. Kovalev was fighting on ESPN with Bob Arum and Top Rank. DAZN made a deal that if Kovalev loses, then he stays on DAZN for 2 more fights and can get millions of dollars for those 2 fights off a loss. But if Kovalev won and beat Canelo, then he goes back to ESPN. Man, bro, stop it. When have you ever heard of a deal like that? Through the history of boxing. Bro, I'm the best that boxing has ever seen. You're not going to insult my intelligence. When have you ever heard of a deal such as that, where you had a guy fighting from another platform or another network, and they said, if you win, you get to go back home to your preferred network. But if you lose, we'll give you $2 million or so for 2 separate fights, and you fight on our platform off of a loss. That's why you remember Kovalev failed a drug test and he was supposed to fight Beck the Bully on DAZN. But then it probably nullified, or the contract was probably null and void. You know what I mean? because he failed a drug test. So that probably was a way out. So that's why he's fighting on Triller now. But he was supposed to fight Beck the Bully on DAZN. Bro, that's unheard of. Like Devin Haney. Why does Devin Haney got to do 3 fights with Top Rank coming from DAZN? Why don't they do that deal? Like, bro, something's fishy with that Kovalev. I try to tell y'all, you don't want to listen. Y'all don't want to listen. I know I make a lot of sense, but y'all don't want to listen. Why did Devin Haney, he's been fighting on DAZN, getting millions. Why didn't ESPN do some foolish, boneheaded deal where Devin Haney, if he wins, he get to go back to DAZN? But if he loses, then he stays on ESPN for millions of dollars. And why would Bob Arum say, hey, if George Kambosos knocks you out or beats you, then we want to keep you on ESPN and pay you millions of dollars? You would let that fighter go back home and let that be somebody else's problem. Bob Arum got him for 3 fights. 3 fights. Something was up with that Kovalev fight, people. You got to pay attention to the signs. You got to pay attention to the signs. They said he was an ESPN fighter. They say if you win, we'll release you back to ESPN as the winner and let you escape. But then if you lose, we'll give you millions to stay on DAZN. Shout out to my boy Monk. Kovalev said after the fact that it was FAF. I tried to tell y'all. I seen that. He was on Instagram. And he said that wasn't FAF. And then DAZN posted him getting knocked out right before the Bivol fight, and he put his thumbs down. He know what it is. He probably can't talk about what really whatever they did. Bro, they wanted to build Canelo. That was the first time. Bro, get him out of here, bro. They're like, oh, he's a 4-division champion and all that. So they pulled some strings or whatever they did. But it looked FAF, whatever it was. Bro, he wasn't doing nothing the whole fight. Canelo was looking slow and horrible. And then Canelo punched him by the guard. He said, and just sit there like this. And then Kovalev in no man's land with no guard. And he's like this, like a dope on a rope. And then Canelo just say, and then blast him into the rope. Get out of here, bro. I refuse to believe that fight. I don't care what none of y'all talking about. I refuse to believe that Kovalev. Bro, it just looked so cap. Bro, listen, I'm going to show y'all. After this super chat. The money keep coming in. Charlo and Andre and Boo Boo got to fight each other to get Canelo, but Kovalev can get stopped by Ward and Alida Alvarez and still get the fight. That's suspect. Word. Bro, look at how the man braced his fall. Bro, look at how he braced his fall.
Castigando el Canelo con la mano derecha con poder ahora sobre Kovalev, que lo tiene metidito y se quita la espalda. Lo lastimó y lo tumbó, señores. Puede ser todo y es todo por la vía del knockout. La victoria para Saúl Álvarez.
Get the out of here, bro. What was that? Bro, he used a rope. Y'all think I'm stupid. Bro. Y'all think I'm stupid. Bro, he used the ropes and fell like in section. Nah, bro. Cowardnello. There's no way, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way, boy. Bro, he got blasted and said, and then fell on the ropes and caught himself. Nah, bro. Man, we got to run that back. Hey, block them. We got to run that back. We got to run that back. Block them. Bro, y'all know that was fake. That was some FAF. I don't care what y'all talking about. I don't care what Eddie Hearn, none of y'all talk about. Bro, look at how the man fell into the... Hey, Donna, stop. Donna said stunt man. Yeah. Talking real reckless stunt man. Bro, watch how he falls.
Castigando el Canelo con la mano derecha con poder ahora sobre Kovalev, que lo tiene metidito y se quita la espalda. Lo lastimó y lo...
Bro. Bro, just look at his footwork. Come on, bro. Hey, Sterling, please, no. Sterling said Kovalev, he looked like Woody from Toy Story when Andy walks in. Bro, Bro, just look at his feet. Okay, hold on. We got to look at it again. Bro, Canelo Alvarez strikes again. Bro, please, please, please. Just look at his feet. Like he looked like he had pep in his that everything was cool. And mind you, this is a guy coming from 160 to 175, 15 pounds in one fell swoop. He didn't do no tune-ups or nothing. Bro, listen. How did Canelo fight a bunch of guys at 154 and he wasn't knocking them out? But then he moves up from 160 to 175 and he destroys worse than Andre Ward, worse than Eddie Alvarez with 2 punches, a 6'2", 6'1" Kovalev. Man, come on, bro. This is looking shifty. Bro, we can go through Canelo's whole resume. Like Jose Cito Lopez came from 147 and beat Victor Ortiz, moved up to 154 or Canelo weight to 155, whatever that was, right? And he got knocked out and was bloody, but he didn't get knocked out like that. Where did Canelo get all this new power? Just like Tyson, bro, no one's questioning these things in boxing. Tyson Fury, he's a one-punch knockout artist now. Okay. I didn't know. Like, as from the dawn of time, Jerron Boots Ennis been whooping dudes and stopping them. Errol Spence been stopping people since the amateurs. You know what I mean? Charlo's always had power. David Benavidez, he looked like he's hurting people. Triple G always had power from what I've seen. Canelo was not stopping guys at 54, 60. Why didn't he stop Jacobs? Jacobs got stopped by Dimitri Perot. Why he didn't stop him? He landed some good stuff. Why he ain't stop? Bro, this man Canelo has stamina issues and now he's fighting at higher weights and he ain't got no stamina issues. Okay. His stamina, he had, for as long as I can remember, I've watched Canelo for years. The Shane Mosley fight, he tapered off. El Perro Angulo fight, he tapered off. Even though he got a late knockout in the Angulo fight, he still was slowing down. Now he's at higher weights and older, and he ain't never slowing down. The Jacobs fight, he slowed down. The Triple G fights, he slowed down. Now he's at a higher weight and he's never slowing down. So he probably finna fight Bivol and get a late stoppage or something crazy. He didn't stop Mosley, who looked way smaller. He didn't stop Cotto, who looked mad smaller than him. And I'm supposed to believe this. So now that's what, bro, he the new Pacquiao. He's just doing these mythical things and moving up, doing them. And now you, bro, stop. See, now y'all trying to insult me. I don't like when I get insulted, man. Don't insult my intelligence, bro. Bro, Canelo Alvarez was not stopped. Why he didn't stop Chavez Jr.? He was like a punching bag. I don't even know if he was defending himself. It was at a catch weight. Chavez Jr., Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. was probably weight drained on top of things because he's not the most disciplined guy. They fought at 164.5. And Canelo was getting off punch-wise. He was throwing a lot of hard punches. He never even dropped Chavez Jr. Never. But Chavez Jr. has been stopped before by my boy Andres Fanfara and Danny Jacobs. So how did Danny Jacobs stop him? But Canelo's doing these flashy combinations from hell for 12 rounds. And he got tired in the Chavez Jr. fight, mind you. And Canelo, he never really, I don't even remember a time he hurt Jacobs or Chavez Jr. Y'all tell me what round he hurt him. And then you get a black fighter like Shakur Stevenson, and they say he's pillow fisted, and he hurt Oscar Valdez. And he's never failed for Peds. That's a bar. You see how this works? You see how this works? Floyd Mayweather, they say he pillow fisted. Another black fighter. Oh, he pillow fisted. He weak. Oh, well, he can't crack an egg. But he getting guys respect. And getting guys to not bum rush him. He never hurt Jacobs. He never hurt Chavez. He had stamina issues in all them fights. He had stamina issues in the Triple G fights. And now, all of a sudden, he got more power than he's ever had, ever. And then exhibit it.
Castigando el Canelo con la mano derecha con poder ahora sobre Kovalev, que lo tiene metidito y se quita la cuerda, lo lastimó y lo tumbó.
Bro, just look at his feet. Bro, just stare at Kovalev's feet. That's all I want you to do. I'm gonna show y'all again. Stare at Kovalev's feet. His feet are all wide and he just start moonwalking.
Castigando el Canelo con la mano derecha con poder ahora sobre Kovalev, que lo tiene metidito y se...
Bro, so he just stopped moving his feet, let Canelo bomb on him, and then just backed up and then got hit again.
Castigando el Canelo con la mano derecha con poder ahora sobre Kovalev, que lo tiene metidito y se quita la cuerda, lo lastimó y lo tumbó, señor.
Bro, I'm sorry. Hey, I'm sorry. That is funny, bro. Bro, it looked like he jumped onto... I'm sorry, yo. I'm sorry. It looked like he jumped onto them ropes, bro. I'm so sorry. I can't. There's no way you can convince me that was real, bro. Bro, that looked like Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero or something. Like, nah, bro. There's no way. Bro, he said... bro, there ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way, bro. There's no way you can convince me that that's not scripted or so he was on drugs or something. Like, whatever it was, something. Bro, Kovalev was on roofies, whatever you want to say. But, bro, look at the man's feet. Hey, Melvin, stop. Hold on. Melvin, hold on. Y'all crazy, bro. Vince Carter arm in the rim. Stop, bro. This man said Kovalev to C-Walk. Bro, Kovalev said, I keep my khakis creased with it. Gangsters make the world go around. Wes Sear? I said, I could give it to you, but what you gonna do with it? I could give it to you, but what? When I'm in LA, screw with it. Bro, what the was that? Bro.
Castigando el Canelo con la mano derecha con poder ahora sobre Kovalev, que lo tiene metidito y se quita la cuerda.
Bro, he said, I'm done, bro. I can't stop looking at it. I can't. Watch how it, bro, that angle. Oh my God. Oh my God. Bro, look at this angle of his, just look at Kovalev's feet and his legs. That's all I want y'all to understand.
Castigando el Canelo con la mano derecha con poder ahora sobre Kovalev, que lo tiene metidito y se quita la cuerda, lo lastimó y lo tumbó, señor.
Like when you get knocked out, your body goes limp. And you don't fall onto the ropes perfectly. Like you don't brace your fall. You're like let's say Nonito Donaire, when he knocked out Fernando Montiel. Bro, his body just like fell any type of, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how knockouts typically are. Like Pacquiao. Bro, Pacquiao fell on his face. You're not gonna intentionally do that and fall on your nose and all that. You're knocked out. Bro, look at Kovalev's reaction. This is hilarious.
Castigando el Canelo con la mano derecha con poder ahora sobre Kovalev, que lo tiene metidito y se quita la cuerda, lo lastimó y lo tumbó, señor.
How did he grab the ropes?
Castigando el Canelo con la mano derecha con poder ahora sobre Kovalev, que lo tiene metidito y se quita la cuerda, lo lastimó y lo tumbó, señor.
And then he looked dead. Like, ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way. Bro, there's no way I'm believing that. Bro, he looked like, listen to me, people. He looked alive and then he started hitting that C-walk, and then when he fell, he looked like Bundu when Earl fought Bundu. But then when Errol fought Bundu just looked dead immediately. You see what I'm saying? Bro, Errol Spence, I can have the sequence in my head. I told you my memory's good. Errol Spence was like, and then Errol Spence started walking away with the shag. And then Bundu just looked dead. You know what I'm saying? Bundu was just over. Bro, Kovalev looked cool, and then he looked completely dead on the ropes. Bro, he looked conscious, and then how you just die and lose consciousness on the rope part. Watch.
Castigando el Canelo con la mano derecha con poder ahora sobre Kovalev, que lo tiene metido y se quita la cuerda, lo lastimó y lo tumbó, señores. Puede ser todo, y es todo por la vía del knockout. La victoria para Saúl Álvarez.
Ain't no way, boy. There's no way, bro. I don't know what they did. They come on, bro. Look at his arm.
Castigando el Canelo con la mano derecha con poder ahora sobre Kovalev, que lo tiene metido y se quita la cuerda, lo lastimó y lo tumbó, señores. Puede ser todo.
I can't, bro. I'm done, bro. I can't even watch that. It just looked too funny, bro. Hey, Edgar, you gotta stop. Bro, Edgar said Kovalev Crusher looked like he was reenacting Adrian Broner fighting Maidana when Maidana put him on his ass. Bro, dead on. Hey, Icy, he said he looked like he was trying to emulate Broner versus Maidana. I'm so
Castigando el Canelo con la mano derecha con poder ahora sobre Kovalev, que lo tiene metido y se quita la cuerda, lo lastimó y lo tumbó, señores. Puede ser todo, y es todo por la vía del knockout. La victoria para Saúl Álvarez.
I can't believe that, bro. It's just ain't no way.
Castigando el Canelo.
There's no way, bro. I can't believe that. I just refuse. He damn sure did look like he trying to be like Broner.
Castigando el Canelo con la mano derecha con poder ahora sobre Kovalev, que lo tiene metido y se quita la cuerda, lo lastimó y lo tumbó, señores. Puede ser todo.
Like when you get knocked out, you don't brace your fall.
Castigando el Canelo con la mano derecha con poder ahora sobre Kovalev, que lo tiene metido y se quita la cuerda, lo lastimó y lo tumbó, señores. Puede ser todo.
Like, bro, listen. I've watched boxing my whole life. So if you're rocked and badly hurt, you don't look for, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you brace your fall? Like, find something and then fall on that. You see what I'm saying? Like, you just, like, if the ring was an open field, you just fall wherever. If you're really knocked out, you're just gonna fall where you lay. Like you just lay where you lay. That's it. He floated back like and moonwalked back to the ropes and found the ropes and then fell on the rope. Man, stop. Ain't no way, bro. Watch. He hit that move.
Castigando el Canelo con la mano derecha con poder ahora sobre Kovalev, que lo tiene metido y se quita la cuerda, lo lastimó y lo tumbó, señores. Puede ser todo, y es todo.
Then it looked like he trying to play sleep. I'm done, bro. I can't look at that. It's just so ridiculous. HC Picks, what's up? Rest in peace to Kevin Samuels, definitely. That was so unexpected. Rest in peace. Very, very unfortunate. Donna Williams, lights out, and then you just drop like a hot frying pan. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? He said it's faker than the SNL skit. And then people keep comparing the Bivol fight to this. Bro, you like, that's not what you want to do. You want to compare the Bivol fight to that FAF?
Castigando el Canelo con la mano derecha con poder ahora sobre Kovalev, que lo tiene metido y se quita la cuerda, lo lastimó.
Bro, like, how is he? My thing is this. That angle really displays it perfectly. How is he just in no man's land in the Marvel multiverse, and then he finds the ropes, and then he falls onto the... Bro, what? Just look at it.
Castigando el Canelo con la mano derecha con poder ahora sobre Kovalev, que lo tiene metido y se quita la cuerda, lo lastimó y lo tumbó, señores. Puede ser todo y es todo por la...
And like, what? I'm so done with this, bro. He said, "Cuz with clown." Bro, I don't know what he was doing. But like, here's the thing. How many times have you seen a fighter truly badly hurt and their fighters been fighting all their life? Not like somebody just picked up fighting. Someone been fighting all their life and then they get hurt, even if they're badly hurt, but they're not knocked unconscious. And then they just flail around, leave one side completely open, don't try to defend or nothing, and somebody sideswipe them for the additional KO shot. For example, Erickson Lubin, he started getting pulverized by Sebastian Fundora towards the end, right? He wasn't winning, but he was still like trying to defend and punch back and stuff like that. He was just being overwhelmed. You see what I'm saying? Kovalev, which is completely delirious, and he was in this state of delirium like it's Mortal Kombat. You know what I'm saying? When they're like, finish him, and the person just, and they just in no man's land, letting you do the final special move from Scorpion or Sub-Zero to rip their head off or kill them. That's how he looked. Like literally like it was a Mortal Kombat game where you already took the person's health meter down and then it's like, finish him. And they'll keep doing that. They'll just, until you walk up and then they'll be right here with it. Like, bro, that's not real life. Either you hurt or you're not. You're gonna go down or you're not. You know what I'm saying? Stop it. Sterling, he said he missed the Vampire streams. Yeah, well, I had to get on and do this one. Vampire streams be legendary. Bro, get him out of here. And then people comparing the Bivol fight to that. Bro, there's nothing to compare to. That was WWE. And then the guy got hyped. Canelo. Bro, what did he do? Like, what was that?
Castigando el Canelo con la mano derecha con poder ahora sobre Kovalev, que lo tiene metido y se quita la cuerda, lo lastimó y lo tumbó, señores. Puede ser todo.
He grabbed the ropes, though.
Castigando el Canelo con la mano derecha con poder ahora sobre Kovalev, que lo tiene metido y se quita la cuerda, lo lastimó y lo tumbó, señores. Puede ser todo y es todo por la vía del knockout.
And look at what, like, bro, bro, listen. When his arms on the ropes, why is his arms like, just watch his arms. Just watch his arm when he falls on the rope.
Castigando el Canelo con la mano derecha con poder ahora sobre Kovalev, que lo tiene metido y se quita la cuerda, lo lastimó y lo tumbó, señores. Puede ser todo y es todo por la vía del knockout.
Like he's lifting his arm up. Y'all seen that? I'm done, bro. Block Joseph. Get him out of here. He said no way he hit that hard to fall like that. Block Joseph. Get him out of here. Icy. Remove him. Oh, Icy ain't got no badge? Hold on. Icy, I gotta give your badge back. My bad. My bad, Icy. Everybody lost their badge. Yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm about to get out of here too. Bro, that looked crazy. So yeah, I'm picking Canelo. That's the ego final thoughts. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the fight. That looked FAF. I'm done. Deuces.